Hey guys, happy Monday! Star Wars Story here. It wouldn't be a Star Wars Story stream without a technical hitch, and we've had several, including scheduling problems. But, my friends, it isn't just me today. We are joined by a very special Sith guest. Flown all the way from Europe, I won't specify where. We have Crimson Maul. Hello, Crimson Maul.
Hello there.
Crimson, and the reason Crimson's here especially is because we are watching his edit of Kenobi. Kenobi, a Star Wars story. We've been working on this thing for a while. In fact, ever since Kenobi aired earlier this year, so it's been many months in the making. But yeah, it's finally happening. I know we don't usually do this on a Monday. It's usually like a weekend thing. But I believe this sort of fell into our mutual sort of shift pattern. Crimson, I'm just going to see. Can we hear you?
Hello, Crimson Maul.
Let's listen. Yes, we can hear you, though you're a bit quiet. So you might have to. I'm gonna try turning you up a bit.
I'll bring my mic closer.
Hey, that works too. So yes, we're gonna give you guys time to tune in and settle up and all things. So yeah, let me for those of you that may not be aware of what we're doing, Crimson Maul is a phenomenal editor. I was going to say fan editor, but you're not. You're an editor in general. And Crimson contacted me a while ago about his idea of editing the Kenobi series into a feature film, like it was originally intended. And it's like 90% his project, like it's all, all of which are like most of the stuff are his ideas. I'm just sort of like a ghostwriter or, the unintentional supervisor of sorts. And yeah, we've just been working on this thing for a while, and we're finally ready to show you. It's actually been out for I'd say a couple of weeks now. Would that be accurate, Crimson?
Yeah, since the 25th of November.
Oh wow, excellent! So an early Christmas present for Star Wars fans, and it is not the first Kenobi feature film fan edit. So without giving too much away, Crimson, what would you say is different about ours?
I think ours is like the most faithful or the most respectful to the original series and all the filmmakers.
I hear you loud and clear. What Crimson's basically saying is ours is better than anyone's ever will be, and if anyone even attempts to edit Kenobi, they deserve to be burned at the stake and to burn in hell forever. Is that an accurate translation, Crimson?
Yeah. That's all right.
Excellent. Cool. So, but what made you do this edit in the first place? What was it about the TV show that made you, want to take it into your own hands?
Well, it felt like filler, if you get what I mean, and especially episode 4. So I just wanted to trim it down, tighten it up a bit, and make it like a feature film, and hopefully no one notices that it's been edited. And by that I mean that it flows nicely, if you get what I mean. I don't know if I'm saying it correctly.
No, that makes sense. Loud and clear, that makes sense.
Yeah, most fan edits I've seen of Kenobi pretty much cut straight from episode 3 to 5 without... It wasn't smooth, and it was quite suddenly, so that's where I tried to change it up a bit, make it smoother, make it a reason to cut straight from episode 3 to 5. So hopefully it worked.
Sweet. No, that sounds good, and I hope you guys like it. Now, I would never endorse a fan film or fan edit unless I truly liked it. And for most of this project, like 98% of this project, I think Crimson Maul's like vision and mine aligned quite nicely. So I'm really excited about this edit. It's I think you know, I very rarely say it's an improvement, and perhaps that's too arrogant, but I do think it's unique enough to be, you know, worth consideration. Now here's Crimson. Funny thing is, because I'm streaming with you through Discord on YouTube, I can't stream it in my Discord theater room unless I wonder if I could perhaps change the setting and let you stream it through my Discord. It's a bit of juggling, and then we'll officially get started.
Okay.
So let me see. Permissions. Ah, there you go. See, I'm an old man when it comes to technology. You see, I am a, what do they call them? A boomer or something? I don't know. Let's see.
I can join the theater room in Discord. I'll leave the call with me, by the way.
But if you leave the call, that means you won't be able to live stream on YouTube. So we have a hiccup.
Yeah.
Unless, oh damn it! See, if I had the spare phone on me, I would just quickly create another Discord account. How can I give you? How do I give you permission to run a film on my Discord?
I don't know. I don't think it's possible, but because I need to tune into the theater room, which is basically a group call, and then I'll leave the call I'm having with you currently.
Well, you can join the theater chat without joining the actual call.
Yeah, but then I can't stream because I'll just do the call.
Right. Ooh, hang on. I think I fixed it. Yes, I can share the movie without joining the call. We've done it. Yes. That was a close one. God damn it, that was close. Yes, I've all sorted. So, this is tricky. So, this old man is going to both stream this movie on YouTube and in Discord. But here's the intricate differences. For those that want to watch the film uninterrupted without Crimson Maul's commentary or mine, you can watch it on Discord because you won't hear our commentary and you'll see the full screen version. But if you want to hear me and Crimson talk about it, then keep the YouTube tab open. But on YouTube, it won't be full screen. So there's sort of like, it depends. You know what I mean? There's pros and cons to it. So, or equally, there's a download link. You could either stream it from Crimson's Google Drive or download the film.
No.
No. I just made all that up. No. So you're right. You
Google Drive.
Wait. So do you want them not to stream or not to download?
So, if you want to download it, go to the Google Drive and download it. Don't stream it from there because too many people on there will probably make it crash. So it's available to stream on firemerkstudios.com. You simply need to create a quick login and then it should be fine to watch.
Now that's funny because if I'm remembering this correctly, you didn't upload it to that website, right?
Oh, I got in contact with a guy in the MR server. And,
that's Movies Remastered, by the way. Yeah, go on.
Yeah, and he suggested his website to me, and I thought, why don't just give it a try? And now I'm basically up on a streaming website.
Nice, man. You're getting famous. Right. I think we'll get going. I'd say, I know. See, the poor thing about Crimson is he is an hour ahead of me, so the poor bastard's going to be tired by the time this thing ends. But I say we give it, another 5 minutes, just to make sure everyone's in their comfy seats, go to the bathroom, get a drink, and then we're going to officially play. Does that sound good?
The reason Crimson is here, of course.
Hang on. I want to hear you. I just need to hear your voice on the stream. Make sure you come through clear. Let's have a little. There you go. All systems go. So in about 4 minutes, we're gonna get going. Fantastic stuff. So, let me see. God, my laptop's probably gonna have a heart attack from the from the amount of stress. I'm just gonna ask my Discord people, can you all see this? Am I sharing this screen? What's going on? Oh, I see a small bot. Hang on. Oh no! Don't tell me. I'm sharing this with you, aren't I? God damn it! So close. I'm sharing this film with Crimson Maul, not the Discord server. Hang on. I thought we nailed it, man. We were so close to. I'll tell you what. Let me see.
I'm going to take a quick peek.
Yep, that is. Crimson's going to use how Star Wars refers to it as the refresher. You use the refresher, my guy. Oh man, maybe one. You know what the annoying thing is? The annoying thing is I don't think I've got through one live stream without a hiccup. If I join voice, god damn it. Okay, you know what? Okay, let me try this. I'm going to. Right, guys. Bear with me 1 second. Right. I'm currently muted. Right, this is really bizarre. I'm going to. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to juggle. You see, I'm trying to share this video to people on full screen in Discord, but I'm also want to have a conversation with Crimson Maul. What if I could? I wonder if I could FaceTime. Oh, this is never going to work. And yeah, and of course, and I've got to read these YouTube comments as well, because again, why did I try and do two things at once? That is the question. Let's see. Get to these YouTube comments as well. What are these comments? What is what has happened? Oh my gosh, look at these comments. Create a login and you should be fine. Oh cool, yeah, so Crimson's also helping you to get these sorted. Yeah, so we're giving you an opportunity to download your thingy. Hang on. Now let me see. I want to see if I've got this right. Right. I gotta change my fucking permissions. View channel. Talking. Use voice activity. I'm speaking. Yes. Okay. Okay. Save changes. Sweet. I think we're ready to go. Hang on. I'm gonna just tell the delegates what's occurring. Right, guys. If I've got this correctly, I believe Crimson. Are you in this chat, Crimson? I think Crimson should be able to. Yeah, Crimson. Try talking. Try talking in this, my friend. Oh, I think you're still automatically muted. We're so close to starting, man. This is going to be great. It's not, this is how this finishes is going to be awesome. Use voice activity. Mute members, no. Deafen members, no. Allow members to disconnect other members. No, I'm not granting that. Jesus, can you imagine the pandemonium? I can imagine there'd be some people here just wanting to talk. Let me see. You see, and then I'll get through to your comments as well. Wow, this is the most I've ever had in my Discord thing. Everyone's so hyped up for this movie. And a lot of people are sharing memes and stuff. Oh, you know what? Maybe Crimson's... I think Crimson's still taking a leak. No, hang on. Let me see. Damn it. Okay, hang on. Settings. It's a voice chat room. Why can't he talk? Allow members to speak in this voice chat by simply talking. Yes, I've allowed this. I have allowed this. Oh, there you go. Right. Crimson, try again. Try again. Yes, so what's going to happen is when the yeah, I'm going to sync up the YouTube to the Discord stream. Oh, man, why isn't it working? Right, Crimson, leave and come back. Leave and come back.
Hello there.
Hey, that's good. Right, guys. So, listen, guys, all of you should be able to, you should be able to, oh, God, hang on. I just realized, oh, God, this isn't going to work. Because even if oh, God. Right, basically, I'm going to have to make a choice. Am I going to stream this, like, shall I just pie off YouTube? I can't pie off YouTube, but I can't mute us on here, but they can hear us on YouTube. Do you know how insane that is?
It's working fine, I believe. I just heard myself on the stream on YouTube.
I know, but what I mean is they're going to hear you on here as well, right?
Oh, if they want to watch without us talking in the Discord call, they can mute us separately.
Can they? Aha! There you go. Win-win. Does that sound good to you guys? So if you guys want, you can mute us. But the question is, can you hear, if I mute myself, can you still hear the media? Let's give it a try. Hang on. Right, let me know if you can hear this. Excellent. Right, cool. Right, here we go. So we are ready to go finally. So what we're gonna do is, and this is weird. So you guys can't hear me now, but yeah.
Oh my God, you shouldn't mute yourself. They should mute you.
Yeah, that makes more sense. Right. So guys, I want you all to mute. Everyone on Discord, mute me. Mute me. And you can mute Crimson. But if you want to hear our commentary, stay tuned on YouTube. Okay? And I'm going to play it on YouTube first. And then in sync, play it on Discord. So I'm giving everyone a chance to mute me. And I'm going to get us going on YouTube. Excellent. This makes me so happy. We figured it out. It only took us 45 minutes. I love it. Well, actually, we started at past. It only took us 15 minutes. Brilliant. Right. Let me see.
Should we quickly show the people on YouTube how to download it or how to stream it?
Yeah, you know what? I will drop them a link. I will drop them a link on YouTube again.
Yeah, is it possible you could quickly show that streaming site because...
Oh, yeah. Send me a link. Send me a link and I'll send them a link. It's gonna be. This is gonna be one big giant game of hot potato. Give me a sec. Well, we finally got there, guys. You know what though? The funny thing is, when I went to start this live stream, I imagined it would take us an hour of giving people time to get ready, and then we'd officially go. So I feel like we should just do that anyway. So I'm going to share the links, get everyone nice and comfy, and in less than 15 minutes, we got there, guys. We're gonna stream this thing. Now that's annoying. My pop-up chat isn't even loading. That is scandalous. so annoying. Why is my pop-up chat working? It's your fault, Crimson. You made me download Brave.
Just do that anyway, so...
Oh my god, it's much better.
Hang on.
Much more reliable, uses much less RAM memory.
Yeah.
You get what I mean.
Let's see, right. Oh shit, hang on. Make sure media source is muted. Yeah, because on YouTube you're not going to be able to hear the movie. Excellent, okay. Oh, there you go. Right, here we go. First things first. I'm going to share a download link to Kenobi's A Star Wars Story, and I'll give you 13 minutes to download it.
Yeah.
And now I'm going to also give... Yeah, I'll give you that other link.
Yeah, sure, but can you maybe show the site on the stream so people know how to do
Absolutely.
it?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I'll pretend I know what I'm doing. Display capture. Window capture. Yes. Nope, that's not it. Oh god. Not Discord. Windows, Star Wars Story. Yes. Yes. There we go. Right. Send me a link on Discord. Yes. Okay. Excellent. And can you see? Right. So, guys, if you want to download this film, even I don't know how to download this film on this website.
Stream. So, once you've entered the website, there should be a login option.
Yeah, I've done that.
In the left corner. So, just simply create an account, log in with Google or anything. And once you've done that, when you scroll down, you'll probably see a poster of my edit next to that flash poster thing you can see.
Aha, look at that. And by the way, what a gorgeous poster, man. Gotta get, like, it's like very in keeping to most of the other Star Wars films. It's fantastic.
So yeah, once you've selected the poster, it should be available to the stream.
Aha, watch now. And there we have it, folks. We are all ready to go. I'm going to I'm going to hide this window. There we go. Right. Everyone on Discord should have muted me by now. Yeah. We finally got there, man. But this is, I'm so glad this channel isn't monetized, because Jesus, what a shamble. Everyone should have muted myself and Crimson. At least we'll have these settings ready for next time on the next collaborative project. Right. We're going to get going in 10 minutes. 10 minutes. I think it'd be nice to just start it on the hour. That way, it's that way everyone can grab a drink, use the refresher, whatever you like. So, what else can we say about? And also gives people a chance to download it or get ready to stream it. Because that's the thing. If you stream it or download it, if you're streaming it from this website, it'd be good to start letting it buffer so that you're not sort of fighting against your Wi-Fi. Let me see. But look, wow, we got honestly, I can't remember the last time my channel had this many comments, man. You're bringing me a lot of bacon, Crimson. Let's see. I am Flames here. JX Editor. A guy called 90ER. Never seen him before. Juan. I can't even pronounce half these names. Ellis Field, who is I can't even begin to oh my god, this is so funny. So like my friends want me to be on Call of Duty tonight, and all week I've told them I can't, because I am literally drowning in like coursework. It's like my final assignment for my university, which I didn't know I had when I agreed to do this scheduled broadcast. And now they're like, oh, what aren't you doing your coursework tonight? They're just giving me, basically, they're trying to flay me alive. So, yeah, I'm in hot water after this stream, but I don't care.
I mean, you can stay here. I'll just play a game of Call of Duty with them.
Oh, you know what? They'll love that because I am awful at this game. I am like the worst player ever. I don't know why they want to play. I think I'm there for comedic value because I'm awful at that game. It is bad. Sorry, go on.
Which card?
So I love playing.
I'll give you.
Well, the old one I prefer, like Rebirth Island, which is like you go on an island and if you die, you'll be back in like 30 seconds or something like that. And it was amazing, man. We are so the first Call of Duty. We are so toxic when we play this game. We're just so like we're such mean people when we win, and even meaner when we lose. But still, we're just like not nice people. And now that's over. And now the new Call of Duty is okay, but I want my old Call of Duty back. Damn it! It's not the same for me.
Don't count
but there you go. Yeah, so no, this Kenobi edit. Tell us about the runtime, Crimson Maul.
It's, I believe, 2 hours and 35 minutes.
Nice. Yeah, that's right. So that's like a proper feature film length for starters. So we kept most of it in.
I wanted to be sure because if people wanted this as their canon, this would be the longest Star Wars movie, and I didn't want that. So I tried it to make it at least 50 minutes shorter, but I couldn't find stuff to
So that's like one of the perks to this this film is that if you like, it could be considered like your headcanon. Like it could people could if people prefer it to the original 6-episode series, in theory they could keep it in their own collection, and it could be their canon. So that's one of the things we're hoping to accomplish.
Well, the thing about this series is it's not very impactful on the overall saga, so you can change a lot and just create an entire new canon.
Are you talking about? Sorry, are you talking about the edit or the original series?
So the series, if you just take a look at the series in the entire canon, it doesn't impact anything if you should change anything about the series.
Yeah, that's sadly true. Yeah. It's
I mean it nothing in the series contradicts anything, or I don't know.
Well,
I don't know how to explain, but it's just that it's not an important story to the rest. So
yeah,
it doesn't break
no,
the
I
canon
think
if you change it up.
Yeah, no, that is sadly true, and I say sadly because, like, if Star Wars is going to introduce a series or
you're making some kind of mistake.
Okay?
I'm sorry, my name is Nari.
I believe some people are muted in the chat.
Message is a warning.
Ooh, so maybe I have to mute them. I see.
You're looking for somebody else.
I never considered this.
What are you doing?
My name is Ben.
Come on, please. Please.
How do I don't even know how to do that. Hang
You have
on.
no idea what I've been through.
According to my thing, everyone's muted. Everyone on my yeah, I could be wrong.
Okay.
You must leave.
I swear, I just
You'll
heard a
draw too
random
much
sound
attention.
coming
But I have nowhere to go.
from
They're
a
hunting me.
person
You have to
in
help me.
Discord.
Walk
You
into
know,
the middle of
people
the
are
desert and
convinced
bury it
that
in the ground.
So that's one of the things we're hoping to
Stay
accomplish.
hidden.
Oh, thank God! So somebody said that they could hear the Kenobi video playing
What
on
about the
YouTube,
people
like
that
the
need us?
audio,
What about
but
the fight?
I think that was
But the fight is
I think
done.
that was a temporary thing when I first got the clip ready.
What happened?
So no, it's fine. Yeah, no, in less than 4 minutes we're gonna get going.
The time of the Jedi is over.
Guys, keep yourself muted.
Go back to the town. Let it go.
We go live in 4 minutes. I appreciate your patience, everyone. This is a really nice turnout. It's nice. You know what's funny? I've looked at my YouTube analytics, and it turns out most of my subscribers are in the US. Like, about half my subscribers are in the US, and like even my subscribers from the UK don't even make like 10%. And I've been streaming on like a UK timeline, as in, so like it'll be, you know, 8 o'clock in the evening here, but I'm starting to think I should be catering to my US demographic. So, oh god, I'm gonna have to stay up till about 3 in the morning now. It's insane. I don't know.
You saw your YouTube analytics?
Yeah, well, yeah, I took a look because I wanted to see, you know, what works with my channel and what doesn't, basically. But yeah, most of my guys here are from America.
No Lola for the rest of the day.
And there's, you know, guys, there's one thing you need to know about we British. Not all British people sound as nasally or as whiny like myself. Okay, we're not all
if you behave
neckbeards or you know, or living on a mother's basement. I have that honour alone.
Big teeth.
Oh yes, that's the most common one. Big teeth, and then we'll make jokes about American school shootings, and then I'll get cancelled. It's just, yeah, it's never going to end well.
One thing you people don't know about Star Wars Story is that he's basically a chef.
Oh yes, a chav. To an American who doesn't know what a chav is, I suppose it's the equivalent of a redneck. That's one way to look at it.
Burberry hat.
Yeah, I'm a road man. You know, I'm a gangster. I'm quite rough. Hey, King 542 made it. He's one of our regulars. King, we're about. Right, so yes, we're gonna start. What I'm gonna do is, in 1 minute. In 1 minute, we're gonna start.
Okay.
And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play it on YouTube, and then once it goes all the way through to my phone, because I'm watching my own stream on my phone, then I'll play it on Discord as well. So remember, guys, YouTube, for YouTube, you won't see the full film. You'll see a part of it, but you'll hear our commentary. We're going to talk over it. But if you want to watch the original film uninterrupted, it's either on Discord or you download it yourself with the links. Here's one link, and here is the other link. Oh, and I'll put the Discord link as well.
Download and drive. Stream.
I want you to stay away from it.
Yes, don't try and stream it from Discord's from Crimson Maul's Google Drive, because it will crash it. How do I share my own thing? Yeah, and we're gonna get going. Excellent. I'm just gonna share my Discord, and we're off. And we're off ski.
I mean it.
Here we go.
Okay.
Time
You don't
to
care if he's okay.
do it. Yes.
You care if he's
It's
showing.
my responsibility.
Probably change
Why
your
is
window on Discord
We talked
because
about
it's
this.
square.
When the time comes, he must be trained.
Like he
Okay.
trained his
Hang
father.
on.
Anakin is
What
dead.
am I getting rid of? Oh, here we go.
And I won't let you make the
Nope.
same mistake twice.
Oh,
leave him
hello.
alone.
We're halfway through.
His
Give me a sec.
family Where he belongs.
Ah, here we go. Got it. What is going on? Can't even press play the bloody thing. Wait, hang on. Ah, wait. Here we go. Now I got it. Ready? Now we got it.
Still square.
Oh, no, I haven't started it on Discord yet. I'm gonna let YouTube. I'm gonna let YouTube catch up,
Sure.
and then I'll sync Discord to YouTube. Here we go. Is that better on Discord?
Yeah, much better.
Excellent. Well, we nearly got there. I mean, you know, it was some touch and go, but we're there. Oh, I better put my damn laptop on charge as well. You watch, something will happen. It will, you know, this will give my my computer a heart attack, and we'll disconnect from live, and then that'll be the end of the channel. I'll officially quit if we disconnect. Let's see.
Oh, I'm going to be tired tomorrow.
Yeah, you poor bastard. But hey, you gotta give something back, you know.
Of course.
Oh shit! Hang on. I gotta make sure it's quiet on YouTube. There we go. There we go. So I think
up on YouTube is pretty close.
Yeah, it's pretty close. So right, let's talk about this. Now, I know this sounds big-headed, but I really want to talk about one of the few contributions I made to this edit. When Crimson showed me this clip, I begged him not to show Obi-Wan's face, like straight away, not properly at least, because now that we were introducing him a lot sooner, you know, there was no suspense if we saw him straight away on the camel. So I wanted that to be, you know, I wanted him to be partially blocked until the final reveal. So this is one of the few things, and you know, at first, I mean, you can correct me if I'm wrong, Crimson, but I think at first you didn't quite see it or you didn't agree, but I had to beg you. I had to I was like, please just hide his face until the final shot, because like it'll be so worth it. And then look, I mean, oh my god, look at this reveal! I'm gonna get goosebumps.
Well, the problem was I didn't see a way to hide his face properly, and like that one shot a few seconds before, you can basically see his face from the side. And I wish I could have changed that up with the effects, which I didn't. But I got your idea, and I think it gets it across. I get where you're coming from with making a kind of review, because.
Well, that's the thing, because yeah, in the original we. This is Kenobi's first scene, isn't it? Before the camel and stuff. So even then in this scene, they you don't see him straight away. He's amongst the workers, so there is some build up, and of course that's all after some of the other shots. So because we're putting this in a slightly different order, I just knew we had to give some suspense to seeing Ewan's face, so that when we do see him, it's like a reward, you know.
Did you mean the first scene with Obi-Wan in it, or the first scene in the Obi-Wan in the series originally?
No, oh, sorry. So no, in the Kenobi series, there's already more than enough build up to seeing his face, because you see a lot of other. Oh, let's talk about that quickly. Oh no, here's Crimson. Are you watching the movie on YouTube?
I'm watching it on Discord with you.
Right, you should watch it on YouTube, because I think the YouTubers are. Oh no, actually no. What? Damn it! What order? Am I supposed to be following the Discord one or the YouTube one?
Well, the YouTube is.
Oh, you know. Oh yeah. You know. Actually, here's the tricky thing. You can't see what I can see. I'm watching it on OBS, and then from that, I'm yeah. There's 3 versions to this. I'm watching this for OBS. Sorry. It's okay. I guess our commentary will be slightly behind. Let me see.
But what I wanted to say was, like you said, this is the first scene in Obi-Wan. I didn't quite get it because do you mean this is the first scene we see of Obi-Wan or in Obi-Wan? Because if you mean in Obi-Wan, you're wrong because we start with Order 66 and then the Inquisitors on Tatooine, and then this.
Yeah, that's such a good point. Yeah, no, that is a good point. So yeah, well, yeah, we completely streamlined that. All of it. Right, hang on. What I'm doing is this is kind of gone the opposite of how I predicted. I'm gonna pause YouTube and sync it up with. It's
now perfectly synced up. Perfect.
Really? Oh. Well,
yeah,
I've probably
Discord and YouTube are now perfectly synced.
I think I've just ruined it then. Hang on. I'm trying to sync. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to sync up what's being shown on OBS and Discord, but that's not really going to work, is it? Oh, sod it. Fuck it. I'll have to narrate what's happening on Discord.
You're late.
Oh, you know what? I suppose Discord's supposed to be ahead of YouTube, not the other way around. I don't know. This is so complicated, man.
Yeah, I don't know. It should be fine by now, right?
I hope so.
I'll give you 50.
Anyway, enough behind. Enough for this Discord streaming, whatever. Oh God. I'm trying to ascertain if what I'm saying syncs up on YouTube to what they're seeing.
Okay.
Right, so look, at the moment we can see Obi-Wan talking to a Jawa. That's roughly the ballpark. Oh, no, let's talk about this scene coming up with Obi-Wan's nightmare.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, walk us through it.
Well, thank you, Chica. Goodbye.
Walk us through it. Yeah, I just wanted to make it I just wanted to give it a bit more connection to Clone Wars, and not much visually, just most of it by using audio.
Yeah. But so there's a couple of really cool Clone Wars clips that you've included that aren't too distracting. I was a bit apprehensive with you using that stuff because obviously when you swap from 3D to from live action to 3D animation, it might look a bit jarring. But I think the clips you chose were a good choice because you chose you don't see Anakin's face, you don't
they're both two clips from Mortis, and one clip is of Obi-Wan being held by a Mortis god in her bird state, and it's very distant, so it isn't distracting. And the second is Anakin from behind, also from that same Mortis episode, but it could be a little bit jarring. I tried to fix it up with VFX. You tried it too yourself, but we couldn't figure it out, so I don't know.
Sure, no, I get you, man. It was tricky. We kind of toyed with. Oh, and this is another thing you did, didn't you make this the reason he drops off the toy late? Or
so he wakes up, he can't sleep anymore, so that's why he decided to deliver the toy at night. This was way before. This was originally way before the scene where he delivered the toy. The part we are now watching.
Yeah. Now this is something I'm proud to say I contributed to. Originally in this scene, this guy reveals a lightsaber, but if you check this out, oh, look at this shit. He's got his holocron, and the holocron was done by a really talented Blender artist called Kidro, and he made the holocron animated for me for an edit I'm working on, but because Crimson was already putting in Kenobi's temple message at the start of this film, we decided to reference it again. So yeah, we finally get to see that temple message in live action.
I just wanted to see a holocron in live action, and this was the perfect moment. Just change the lightsaber up to a holocron. And then came the idea to start off the edit. In the beginning was just a bit of the audio from
The fight is done. We lost.
that little bit of audio from Rebels where Obi-Wan is speaking out of that holocron.
Yeah.
And just so in the beginning you can interpret that it's like Nori way before the story, just listening to the holocron.
Yeah, no, that's it was a cool sort of thing to feature. Yeah, it kind of gives it bit of mystique, you know.
Yeah, again, sorry if I can't explain.
No, not at all.
correctly.
You're doing great.
English is not my native language.
There you go. I think now, yeah, OBS and Discord are in sync, which will mean YouTube and Discord will be in sync. So there we go. Oh yes, and now Crimson has followed Rogue One's example and added subtitles. It was, yeah, you did add them, right? I've not just misremembered.
Yeah, I did it being inspired by Rogue One. I don't really recall if Solo did it, but it's just a way to distinguish the spin-off stuff from the main saga stuff, you know.
Fair enough.
At least in my eyes.
You had to do this today?
Do what?
Down.
Look at little Lola. The cute droid that never made it to the original trilogy.
Someone just spoke.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah. I'll have to put... oh, God. Hang on. If you're on the Discord, please mute yourself. I'll explain why in a minute.
I mean it.
Sorry. I don't know if it would be a good idea to reveal myself, who my YouTube account is, because I've subscribed to you.
All I ever do is
It's up to you, man. But if you could mute yourself, we're try. It's. I think that people on Discord don't want to hear commentary over the movie. That's just for YouTube.
I'm sorry. I wanted to.
Okay. Who are you, my guy?
I am King5942.
Hey, King5942. You are you're one of our regulars. Excellent. My dude, I don't wanna piss off the Discord gods, so we're gonna have to mute on Discord, okay?
I'm sorry.
It's alright, buddy.
You should know.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. It's good to have you.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess I'll mute myself.
Yeah, sorry, dude. I'm muted on Discord as well. It's not just you.
Okay, sorry for me to...
No, it's cool, man.
Fear.
Not at all. A nice little cameo.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess I'll just go now.
Cools.
Alright, I just don't know if I can talk to you on YouTube.
I want you to stay away from him. We don't need anything from you, Ben.
It's just a toy.
It's a lot more than that.
There's more to life than your farm, Owen. He needs to see that. There's a whole galaxy out there.
I am asking you to leave us alone, Ben. I mean it.
Is he okay?
You don't care if he's okay.
Ah, yes, the Owen
He's showing
and
Ability, Owen.
what do we call it?
We talked about
Owen and Obi.
comes, he must be trained.
like you trained his father.
Yeah.
Anakin is dead, Ben. And I won't let you make the same mistake twice.
So leave him on the farm with his family, where he belongs.
I think the guy who plays Owen does a phenomenal job. Like you can clear. Oh yeah, look in the bottom left corner. In the bottom left corner, look at those flags. Yes, they are a callback to the Phantom Menace.
I think this part, together with the holocron part, are the two things I'm most proud of. I mixed up two separate scenes into one scene involving the Inquisitors, which is this part. And thanks to the great VFX work of
Darth Porg, yes.
We created a little fun VFX Easter egg by making some flags into pod racing flags.
Darth Porg is just an amazing visual effects guy. Like we couldn't have, he I can't even begin to fathom his genius. Now pay attention to Reva here on the left.
Yeah. So there's a sequence with Reva and Owen, which I found really cool in the original series.
Hey, who was that on the top on the right corner then? Who was that? Did you guys catch that? Watto has now made an appearance in our edit.
Yeah, this part. Yeah. So this was from an entirely different scene where Reva and Owen have an interaction, but
it's so slick.
It was cool in the series, but it wasn't essential for the feature cut, if you get what I mean. So I found a fun compromise to still put in one or two shots by doing this.
Yeah, I can't remember if the flag was my idea or yours. I'm not gonna lie, I can't remember.
Pod racing flags. I don't know either, to be honest.
I actually, you know what it was? I think I just wanted to put Anakin's flag on like the bar table or something.
What we do?
Oh yeah.
I think that was it, like as if it was a dirty washcloth, and then it sort of became. And then I think you suggested, what if we put them, hanging up? And then I can't believe we got it. We got them made. It's amazing. It was it was an Easter egg that was supposed to occur in The Force Awakens, actually, like Anakin's flag. It was in the teaser trailer, but then for the final film, they got rid of it for some reason.
There were some pod racing flags on Maz Kanata's castle, but not Anakin's, I believe.
Here's one I heard just recently.
Watto was originally supposed to be in the cantina here, in that doorway behind the owner of this cantina.
Yeah, I was originally. I really wanted to do a Watto concept edit of putting him like in the corner of the bar, but with this edit around the corner, I didn't want to spoil our surprise. So I've resisted the dark side.
Just look at those flags, dude.
Yeah, they are awesome.
I can't wait for Pixel Joker's version. The only thing I'm grabbing from Pixel Joker's version is just the VFX from the Grand Inquisitor. I have permission to use them, so for V2 this movie will finally be complete the way it should have been.
You know what, man? I don't think I've got through one live stream without it going like either something breaking or something awkward occurring. That I predict that one day I'm gonna get murdered on one of these live streams. It'll be like, hey guys, happy Friday, Star Wars Story, and you'll hear someone break in and stab me, and I'll be screaming, and everyone will be like, what, are you still streaming tomorrow? That's what I predict.
Well, that would suck.
It would.
It's probably a guy who just watches you all the time and you went live on it.
Yeah, it'll be one of my hardcore fans, yeah.
So you didn't start your live stream on time. He got angry, he hacked into your computer, found your address, and murders you on your next stream.
Oh my god, look at these flags, man. Look how it's just, I can't, I haven't even watched this. This is the first time I've watched the final product, by the way, guys. But like, oh my god, it's just superb. And also, Crimson, didn't you cut this scene, like trim the scene down, made it a bit more, flows a lot nicer?
Yeah, so the Inquisitor uses the Force to stop Reva from cutting the Jedi down, but it took quite a while, which
Yeah.
it didn't. I don't know. It felt weird.
There's too much stopping and starting.
Yeah, so I just made it like he stops her and immediately throws her away.
You gotta find love in all the wrong places. No, that's not it. I can't remember what the quote is. It's some kind of Star Wars joke on a song.
So the original plan for this entire edit was to use Nick Cortez, remember?
Yes.
But
he's
not anything to throw shade against Nick Cortez because he's a great guy and
he's a talented voice actor. He's very talented.
Yeah, but we sadly lost contact with him, but he did a great Rebels Grand Inquisitor, which I wanted to use for this edit.
Had to find some other adventures.
Yeah, he's gone off the grid. I hope, Nick, if you're watching this or if you see this,
This is your future.
God bless you, buddy. I hope you're okay. And where have you been hiding? We need you. But yeah, we were gonna
People in itchy clothes aren't
we were going to
It may seem
get Nick to dub our Grand Inquisitor to sound more like the Rebels one, but instead, as a sort of compromise, yeah, you deepened the Grand Inquisitor's voice, didn't you? You lowered the pitch.
I made it a bit deeper. Yeah, it's. I think the deeper voice matches the Rebels one a bit more. It's not quite the same as a total read-up of Nick could do, but some parts with the deeper voice, especially a part in the second episode, where he goes really low with his voice, plus my lower voice pitch, it sounds exactly like the Grand Inquisitor from Rebels. So
yeah, there will always be a version 2, you know, and a version 3, and a version 20.
Yeah, so
you know?
I'm probably explaining it in a way that nobody understands, but again, I'm just stuttering. My English isn't the best. So.
Hey, your English is fine, all right? My English sucks, okay? I'm a poor representative of Britain. Now this is cool. Look, there's a tree. You look at the tree. Look at this. So look. Yep. See, you can't even notice any inconsistency, and that's the point, because we cut the Crimson cut the chase scene short and added the missing tree in its shot so that it just flows nicely. Again, it's the attention to detail, man. It's just saving so much time. Now, what is going on? Ever since I put my laptop on charge, I think my thing's lagging.
We don't know who it was.
I don't know.
No ransom, no leads. Whoever they are.
Higo on Discord. If the stream is getting laggy, I suggest streaming it for yourself on firemarkstudios.com or either download it from the Google Drive.
What about the Senate?
Yeah, I better check how it's... Hang on, what is going on?
Were you a guard then? Or a bounty hunter?
Sadly, we can do about anything lagging on the Discord itself.
I can't leave here, Bale. My duty.
I wonder what's going on. My media player is just like lagging to hell. Jesus. Maybe it's because this is the most traffic my channel's ever got, and it's like having a heart attack. Hang on.
Yeah, the YouTube stream also.
Oh god, I've not disconnected, have I?
Find someone else.
Oh no, we're back, I believe.
Why is everything freezing?
Yeah. No, it's fine right now, I believe. It's
there you go. It's fixed itself.
Yeah. It's booting up again. But again, even if you're watching on Discord, I still suggest streaming or downloading it.
Yeah. This thing, the moment I slapped my name onto your edit, this thing was doomed. Let's see.
Let's say that what we are seeing in Discord is just for reference to sync up with us. But it's pretty smooth at the moment. I think it fixed up.
Yeah, I think we're getting there.
Yeah.
No, didn't we like debate like decapitating this guy or something, or did I just make that up?
Yeah, I believe so. It's been a while since we've discussed anything.
Yeah.
But yeah, I believe so. I wanted him to be hanged by the neck.
Oh, that's it. That's it. Yeah, it wasn't a decapitation. It was just a thing. I wasn't opposed to that, to be fair.
Yeah, and you came up with the idea a while ago, like a little Easter egg towards Pirates of the Caribbean, like that little sign with pirates, you be warned.
Yeah. Well,
like make it like Jedi, you be warned.
Well, it wasn't. I don't think it was Pirates of the Caribbean. I thought of. I was thinking more of the Revenant, where the guy gets
She's headed for Dayu.
What should we call it? When the guy gets the guy gets killed by the French.
They hid their signature behind the French.
YouTube. I don't know what's going on with YouTube. It's like frozen. I don't know.
I told you.
Is YouTube frozen?
I'm not the man you remember.
Well, you're going to have to be.
Yeah, I don't know.
This isn't about the boy.
They can hear us fine. Just can't.
The audio on YouTube is fine. Just
yeah. Oh, sod it. You know, YouTube. This is about the commentary anyway.
Yeah.
I suppose the other thing is though, is that there were some subtle changes to this edit, and in fact, they're so subtle that you can't even notice them. So, like for instance, you would have chopped down dialogue to let it flow nicer. So is there any changes? Is there any changes you've made to this scene, for instance?
Not to this scene. That was in the desert with the holocron. I've got it shorter.
Right.
When Obi-Wan walks up to the Jedi and the Jedi hands over his lightsaber originally, which I made into a holocron.
Yes.
I cut out like 10 or 15 seconds out of it to just make it smoother.
That's yeah, man. It's trimming the fat.
There's a lot of fluff in here, and I mean, yeah, it was originally supposed to be a feature film, which they made into a series, so they created a lot of fluff, which I tried to cut out most of it.
Right, I think YouTube is fixing his... Nah, it's probably not. I consider YouTube a lost cause, but we'll we'll keep the commentary.
The audio on YouTube is fine. It's
yes.
just the screen, but that doesn't matter.
You know what? Maybe we should never have gone live with this. You know, we should have pre-recorded this, damn it, and then we could have written our own jokes. That's what we could have done. And then we could have pre-written our jokes and then laughed as if we never heard them 1,000 times. Like But I don't know. Sod it. Oh, we got a exciting change coming up here. This is actually one I'm pleased to say I worked on. It's if you look in the top right corner of Kenobi's treasure chest, you can see a green kyber crystal, and the reason why is because, well, it's Qui-Gon's. Like, we figured Obi-Wan would keep that, and then perhaps for your headcanon, it's the same crystal that Luke Skywalker would go on to use for his second lightsaber.
Yeah, the big fan theory is that Luke uses Qui-Gon's crystal because he found it in Obi-Wan's hut in between Empire and Return of the Jedi, and Qui-Gon's lightsaber is never to be seen in this entire show. If Obi-Wan is supposed to keep it, it should be in this box.
We did toy with putting Qui-Gon's entire lightsaber in, but we ultimately decided it would be too distracting. So there, top right corner, right there, is the crystal. It's very subtle. Like, yeah, you'd have to look for it, I guess. But that's the point. We didn't want it too in your face.
He fought beside her father during the war. He'll come. He won't be able to help it.
I took a quick listen to
Jedi
YouTube.
will hunt himself.
It's behind way back more now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Shite. Shiza.
Can't you maybe like put a refresh on it, or I don't know.
On a live stream, I have no idea how.
Like still being live, but just reboot it entirely or something. I don't know.
Well, you coming or not?
I honestly, I couldn't tell you how.
Maybe if you just cut off the window, if you get what I mean, the movie itself in the stream. Much.
I mean, I've already closed my media browser.
No, I mean on YouTube, in the green screen window, you put the movie, right?
Oh, hang on.
Maybe just close it off.
Okay, that would mean
pop it
you're
up
gone.
Once in a while to show where we are.
Okay, hang on, give me a second. Let me see. Nope. Nope. Hang on.
I'm looking for a ship. I was tracking its signal.
You're in Dayu now. All signals in or out are blocked.
Dayu. And then soon we will see, like, the greatest character the world has ever known. Hang on. Hopefully this works. Hang on.
I'm sorry, I'm back. So what are you doing now?
Hang on. I'm just trying different things to keep the stream fresh. 32 seconds in. Okay, 37. Have faith in me, my Padawan. Oh, hang on.
We're seeing our clone buddy tomorrow or soon.
I begged you to put the 501st theme in, and you never did. Damn it.
Yeah, it's because 5.1 audio editing is hard, my guy.
Oh, that's true. That's one thing I can't even
make
fathom.
the blue darker. The blue on his armor, I made it darker to match the episode 3 a bit more. It was too light blue. I don't know why. The 501st blue color was quite a dark blue, and here in this Obi-Wan show it was light blue for some reason, like a cyan, if you get what I mean.
Yeah, it's sort of like getting closer to turquoise.
Yeah, so I made it a darker blue. It's very, it's not very noticeable in this part, but
I'm looking for my daughter.
well, it isn't very noticeable in any scenes we see a clone, because the only other part we see it is like that flashback part with Reva, and it's like a quick flash, but still.
Sure, man.
Darker.
That one's free. Couple more of those.
No, that's it's all about consistency. It's all about color correcting. It's all about No, I agree. It's for fan editors. It's about scratching that itch, you know.
There's a Jedi.
Let me see.
The Jedi are all gone.
I'll take you to.
The movie in Discord is square again, by the way. Maybe you should.
Is it? Oh, hang on.
Yeah, better.
Check 83C. Do you read? Over.
One day I'll get one of these things right. I don't. Yeah. You know what? I need to stick to just fan editing.
You're struggling with one screen, right?
I am literally. I am. I'm struggling in more ways than one. I'm struggling. Yes, you're right. But that doesn't change the fact that this stream is lagging. It's the processing, you know.
not leaving. You're mine.
So the stream before is still fine for everyone in Discord, I reckon.
Thank you for helping us, Haja.
Oh, the Jedi must protect the realm.
Let's
With his
see.
son's abilities, they will come for him.
At least for me it is, but I don't hear anyone else about it, so it should be fine, right?
Potentially, I think so. I'm trying. You know what? It sucks. I'm watching this whole thing on my phone, and it's like my laptop's betrayed me.
You must. My safety depends upon it.
Let's see.
Now go.
Hang on. So yeah, you with Haja's scenes, you've also you've trimmed some, you cut some dialogue down. You got rid of the fluff.
I deleted the entire beginning where the family is entering this room. I just got straight to the boy and Obi-Wan talking about there's a Jedi, and then I cut straight through Haja using the quote-unquote force on that communicator thingy.
It's and again it works if you've made changes, but it just works. That like the scene functions, then it's sad to say that the original had stuff it just didn't need.
The only thing in the entire edit, we haven't seen it yet, but the only thing that bothers me that I can't fix is when Obi-Wan tries to escape this planet and he sees the Inquisitors waiting for him at the train station, like...
Oh yes, of course.
It's too close together. There should be much more distance
yeah.
between the alleyway Obi-Wan is in.
Especially since they're supposed to be able to sense each other.
Horror.
Yeah.
You're not gonna tell anyone, are you?
That depends on what you tell me.
What are you, a bounty hunter?
You're a bottom feeder.
Yeah, so we got a comment on YouTube that says, if I had never watched Kenobi, I would have no idea where the cuts were. So that's a positive. That's exactly what we want.
That's a positive. That's what I'm entirely going for.
Yeah, I'll do it.
We're not looking like.
You'll help me?
If you're without this commentary, if you can't see what's been tweaked, good for us. That's the point. We want it to be flawless and timeless, and we don't want it to be obvious where we've given it some polish.
Sadly, 3 to 4 people have left the Discord, but
oh, dude, it's one of them. I don't know. I'm getting sick of us, frankly. No, I don't know. People on different time. Like for instance, JX Editor is currently at work, even though he wanted to be here. We're all from different time zones, man.
Yeah, it sucks.
Breaking Bad meets the Star Wars universe. Actually, I did beg you to change the blue robes yellow to sort of reference Breaking Bad, but then we kind of decided that might be a bit too obvious,
All color grading it was quite hard, to be honest, because we tried.
We did want to see it. It's ironic that Obi-Wan gets a guy to quit Death Sticks, but then creates probably the most powerful Death Stick the galaxy's ever known. That'll be a good theory. A good theory video with millions of views.
What are you doing back here?
It's theory time.
I seem to have lost my way.
Darth Maul without makeup.
Get back to work.
I don't know. I don't like Dathomirians that are not from, or I don't like Night Brothers that aren't from Dathomir.
Yeah,
Or,
the species
Zabrax.
is Erodian. Yeah, or Zabrax
right?
or something.
Not
Oh yeah,
Erodian
sorry.
is Watto.
No, he's not. Watto's a Toydarian.
Or a no, huh? Rodian, I don't know. Oh, I'm
Oh, right.
confused. Oh no, Rodian is a Greedo.
Ah. Okay.
Tordarian is part of.
What planet is Maul from in Legends? Because Obi-Wan thought he was from Iridonia or something like that. Hang on.
Yeah.
I didn't know the Jedi could read.
You know what irritates me, by the way, about the new Disney Star Wars?
What's that?
So, they have much more budget than they did back in the day with the original trilogy.
Yeah, definitely.
And in animation, we see a lot of Rodians, like talking and blinking, especially. And we most recently had a Rodian in Boba Fett, and he doesn't blink at all.
Doesn't matter. You're not getting out of here.
So why? I mean, you can make him blink. You have the budget. It's a Disney budget. I mean, come on.
I honestly think Disney don't know what fans want. So, like, for instance, when George Lucas added blinking Ewoks to the special editions in the Blu-ray, I think a lot of people didn't like that because that was interfering with the original trilogy, and Disney probably thought that meant we don't want any blinking aliens. And you know that's why this, you know, the dinosaur here doesn't blink, and you know, maybe there's some like there's something good about them looking like puppets than not looking like puppets, you know? I don't know.
Wait. Let go of me. Wait. Let go.
Welcome back, Iron Flame.
Your father sent me. I'm here to help you.
Where's the army?
Come.
You know what? When I first saw the Kenobi teaser, as in the original Kenobi teaser now, I was never a fan that he was leaving Tatooine. I thought, oh, they're ruining his arc, because I thought the idea of him being stranded on there for 19 years, even though he could leave anytime he wants because of his sole duty to protect Luke, I thought that was quite noble, quite like a biblical sort of story, you know, you know what I mean? And that's why he's like looks ancient and old. But I completely changed my mind when I realised that the reason he was going off world was for Leia, because I was like, oh, that makes so much sense. Of course he would, because it's Anakin's other child, so of course, you know what I mean? So I mean,
I don't think Kenobi is great. I don't think Kenobi is boring. I think it was a fun adventure to have. It's not like I say I hate this. But the problem I have with this series, it's the same all over again with every Star Wars show. It's first the Mandalorian and Grogu, then it was in the Bad Batch with
Omega.
With Omega. And now it's with Obi-Wan and Leia. It's just an adult and a kid every time.
Yeah, it's like
it's not like I hate this.
No, but you're noticing a pattern. Yeah, it's like reluctant father figure meets you know, female child damsel in distress, but the child isn't, or you know, I shouldn't say female child, it's child, because Grogu is a boy. I believe. It's about
he sounds exactly like the Rebels Inquisitor.
Yes.
Whatever power you are,
he's wearing like earphones or something.
it will not change what you are.
I just don't like the design.
The least.
I don't mind the design because I've gotten used to it. But yeah, when I first saw him, I was like, what? He looks human. He doesn't look powered.
Yeah, I get what you mean. And I've gotten used to it now too, but it just sucks when you compare it what we see of his species in episode 3.
Hey, I think YouTube's gone back to normal. Excellent. That's good. You
I am fired, just joined the Discord call, and now he's gone again.
Ah, poor bastard. Well, whether he's on Discord or YouTube, we're happy to have him.
You know, I don't like the Grand Inquisitor's new chest plate.
Yeah. Well, no, it's weird.
Like all over his.
No, go on.
Like it's his chest and his stomach is covered with like an entire armor plate, but in Rebels it was just his chest, which I like more, to be honest.
Yeah, it's weird, like, how he looks here, like, it would make more sense if he looks like this after getting stabbed.
Yeah.
Because it's like, oh shit, I got stabbed, I better wear extra protection, but no, here, he dresses like he's not in the field trying to, you know, fight.
So yeah, now we're coming up to a part which I shortened quite a bit.
Yeah, walk us through it.
What?
I want to float.
Yeah, I don't know the precise original structure, but I just took bits from everywhere and just made it like a shorter one thing. Like,
Yeah.
This part isn't where he's supposed to see his bounty hologram, but I made it like it is.
Yes, that's right. And by the way, that is a fantastic change. So because, yeah, you've sort of intercut it so that Obi-Wan sees that he's becoming a high priority target, and it adds tension and suspense.
Yeah.
You had him. Look at this war.
Oh, that's embarrassing.
This is with the girl. They'll have half of the city on them now.
I like seeing colored robes. I don't know why.
Yeah, well, I think the point of Haja wearing green robes is to show just how much he's got it wrong.
Yeah, of course, but I don't know. I just like colored robes. I remember a concept art from
something you should see,
Star Wars Battlefront 3, where they were doing the alternate character things, and they made a light side Darth Vader where he had the blue robes on.
Yeah, I saw that. It looked pretty epic. It was like, yeah. And you can see like an alternative Obi-Wan where if he joined to the dark side.
Yeah, so I just kind of wish we saw like those blue robes. Hopefully just once, but that's why I don't know. I just like the colored robes. We never see them or anything.
I think in the new, there's some photos for the Acolyte that's coming out, and the Jedi are wearing bright yellow and shit.
Oh, if I believe so, it's supposed to be gold.
Well, gold, yellow, fucking butter. You know, like it's what do you want from me? Sorry, yes, gold. Sorry, I'm sorry. Gold doesn't constitute as a color shade for your robes. Okay, what's next? If they wear silver, you don't like it because it's not grey.
I'm sorry.
It's okay, man. It's just, you know, it's been very stressful today. You know, the live stream keeps breaking, and I just can't do this.
Would you like a hot cocoa?
I would kill for one. Hey, I tell you what, man. You know what's really stressed me out at the moment? I know this is not Star Wars related, but I'll tell you anyway. Oh, by the way, can I just say this? I don't know what this character is, who she is.
Yeah.
But she sucks. Like, she does nothing in this show.
Yeah, she does nothing.
It's what a waste, man. She's just sort of like scene dressing.
I think they should have made it like the Inquisitor lady we see in Rebels.
Yeah, because she actually hangs out with the Fifth Brethren Rebels as well.
Yeah, so that's why. But yeah, you know, the weird thing is, like, she is, I believe, supposed to be the fourth sister. So we have the Grand Inquisitor, then the second sister, the third sister, the fourth sister, then the fifth brother. And it's not like I'm trying to be sexist, but I just noticed that.
Well, there's a lot of sisters.
There's a lot of sisters in comparison to brothers in the Inquisitor.
Well, you know, Crimson, it is 2022, you know. The Force is female. That is That's the narrative now. I mean, Kathleen Kennedy even wore T-shirts saying the Force is female. Oh dear, I've given him a stroke.
Again, I'm not trying to be sexist, but
oh no, you're not. You're not trying, but you are succeeding. Very much. No, I'm joking. Oh, this is what I like, by the way. You
putting a label on me.
Yeah, I am. But dude, the yellow blaster fire. You never see that in Star Wars.
I like that, to be honest.
Yeah, man, it's cool.
You know, the fun thing about Star Wars is that the lasers are reversed. TIE fighters shoot green and the Rebellion shoots red.
Yeah.
Like red is like supposed to be like the evil color, and green is supposed to be like a brighter color, like if you get what I mean. So it should be reversed, but
I follow you, man. It's weird, but like I don't understand why George made both the rebels and the stormtroopers fire red. You know what I mean? Like I think when I get round to editing A New Hope, I'm gonna make sure the rebels are firing blue, which is kind of like an echo of the Clone Wars.
Yeah, that's cool. I get that.
And then also, in my Revenge of the Sith edit, I'm going to have the clones using red blasters. Just to show how it's getting slowly to the Empire.
That's also cool.
But again, I'm not here to promote my stuff. This is about you and your Crimson Maul edit. We thought, I remember trying to pitch different names to you of what to call this edit. Because obviously there are different Kenobi edits out there, like Movies Remastered's done a good one, and JX Editor did a Kenobi edit from the prequels. Like he turned all three of those films into a Kenobi one. So I thought you need a unique title to cement this as yours. So I remember pitching to you should call it like Kenobi, like Crimson Edition or something. But then you said you just simply said Kenobi, a Star Wars story, and I thought, oh dude, my name's in that. I'll take that. Well, happy coincidence.
Again, if people like this and they consider it as their canon, I want them to put it like in the series of spin-off movies. So we Solo, Star Wars Story, Kenobi, a Star Wars Story, then Rogue One, a Star Wars Story. That was just my main goal.
Sure, man. No, it's although I must emphasize, guys, that you should not be watching this unless you have a Disney Plus account. Otherwise, shame on you for stealing Star Wars. Wink, wink. Nudge, nudge.
I got that family safe.
There you go. Disclaimer done. I think I've protected us from the law.
I've seen some comments on people unsubscribing from Disney because they aren't happy with like Obi-Wan.
Oh, thank God, Crimson.
Willow.
I thought then you were gonna say you saw some comments of people unsubscribing from me. I was having a panic attack. Oh God. I never watched Willow. Like I never watched the original Willow, so I've not seen it.
But the series was coming up last week.
Yeah.
And I thought, I've never seen the original movie, so I just gave it a shot, and it's a fun children's adventure. Nothing great, nothing special. Nothing bad or anything.
Sure.
It was fun. But I straight went up to the series and I thought, okay, so this Grand Wizard, so Willow's supposed to be a Grand Wizard now.
Right. Okay.
In the new series. So in the film, Willow wants to be a wizard, and at the end of the film, he becomes a wizard by doing like one spell.
Oh, spoiler warning. Yeah, go on.
And in the series, he's supposed to be a grand wizard, but he doesn't do any magic, so I think that's why people are tuning out, I think.
I gotta tell you, I watched a video just before, well, this stream tonight, and I can't. Let me find his name because it is with. Yeah, there's a guy on YouTube called Movie Overload,
Yeah.
And he's made, I don't know about the rest of his content, but he's made a video called Why Star Wars is Falling Apart, right?
Yeah.
And one thing he brings up is how Disney doesn't know how to handle legacy characters.
Yeah.
And he's got a fantastic point, because the Boba Fett we see in The Mandalorian is not the same Boba Fett we see in the Book of Boba Fett. Because the Mandalorian Boba Fett kills Bib Fortuna at the end.
Yeah.
Don't see that in Book of Boba Fett, not at all. Not really.
No, she was.
Well, I mean, what happened in the Book of Boba Fett and what happened in The Mandalorian are canon, so he still shot Bib Fortuna. But
yeah, but
he only did that to end his reign.
Jax Attacks on YouTube says that the Grand Inquisitor just killed... I mean, I'm sorry, I'm quite late to reading this, but he just killed Flea from the Chili Peppers.
Yeah.
But he was also in Back to the Future as one of the bad guys, wasn't he?
I believe he was also in the Terminator. He was that guy with the blue spikes.
Was that him, really?
I believe so.
No, I don't think it is, you know. I don't think it is.
He's been in some things, so let's just say that.
Yeah. No, but I think the guy who gets killed by the Terminator is the same guy who was in Alien, I think. Could be wrong. Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, what I wanted to say about Willow, by the way, is like Warwick Davis. You can really see that he isn't an actor in the series. He did a better job in the film back in the day than he's doing in the series. He's pretty still. He's very monotone.
That sucks. Maybe it's a good thing I've never seen it.
Yeah, I'd give it a shot. I've enjoyed what I've seen. It's not great, but I've enjoyed what I've seen of Willow. But I think that we're going to get like a big flashback as to why he doesn't use magic. So, but people are tuning out too soon to see that. So that sucks.
Indeed. Sorry to take us back to Star Wars, but now I was two minds. I was two minds about this. Like, I'm one of the few people, right, that doesn't want... Like, so basically, ever since Empire Strikes Back and ever since the prequels, Star Wars isn't afraid to acknowledge that Vader and Anakin are the same person before Empire Strikes Back, right? Which I kind of get, you know, most people who've never seen Star Wars, they already know the plot twist, but in my headcanon, like, when I fan edit all these things, I try and preserve the big secret as much as I can. So, like, in Empire Strikes Back, when Vader's talking to Palpatine, they talk about Anakin as if he's a completely separate entity. And I think that's the right way to do it. And I was hoping Rebels would do the same. And they did in the beginning, but then obviously towards the end of Season 2, they talk about the fact that he is Anakin. And I feel like, no.
I do have to say that I think that they don't see the necessity about it anymore, because it's basically the biggest well-known spoiler in the entire world that Darth Vader is Luke's father.
Yeah, you're right.
I mean,
I
mean, when I was a kid, I started watching Star Wars when I was around 15 years old, and when I was like a kid of 8 years old, I knew about the spoiler of I'm your father, but I've never seen Star Wars at that point.
Yeah, exactly. So I know I'm in the minority, but wait, hang on. This shot. Hang on. Oh, look at that. What a change. So, and yes, I love that it's just known as Forbidden Imperial Space. Oh my god, look at it! It's beautiful, man! Is this, yeah, so there's a lot to unpack there. Yeah, Crimson, it's all you, man. Walk us through it.
Yeah, I don't know. It was originally like intercut with Obi-Wan having a flashback, but I mean it was basically a rehash of that one nightmare he had in the first episode. So
Correct.
I just made it into two separate things, and I just cut Obi-Wan.
But look at these shots, man. Like, these are clips from the documentary which Darth Porg and a few others have cleaned, got rid of the behind the scenes wires and stuff.
Yeah.
And I think because ultimately we were going to keep the whole, Vader wakes up in the back to tank, but him getting suited up is enough of a signal that he knows Kenobi's alive, so we didn't have to see him awaken.
Yeah. Plus,
we see him in the back to tank a little while later, anyway. But yeah, so that was behind the scenes Kenobi footage repurposed. There was Rogue One repurposed as well.
Yeah.
It's goosebumps, man. It's fucking cool. Now I've seen a lot of people rescore that scene and add like the Imperial theme and stuff, but I personally like his sort of his new theme here because it's more scary. It's more like monstrous,
Trade route land. Not in control of it.
The problem for me was 5.1 sound editing is quite hard, and I do want to tackle it one day, just to teach how to learn how to do it. But
what does it feel like?
I don't have the time at the moment, so that's why I don't want to tackle like any big music changes. But also I followed a film education, so I really do respect the people that worked on this, so I didn't want to change that much.
I get you, man. Like you want to be respectful to the original composer.
Yeah, I want to be, for my edit, I wanted to be as respectful to the original filmmakers as much as possible. Yeah, I've cut it into a feature film. Yeah, I've added some VFX fun scenes, but not so big that they change the overall story.
Yeah, I agree. And in a lot of ways, you're not even saying you're dissatisfied with the original thing. What you're doing is you're just ruthlessly. Yeah. Maybe ruthlessly isn't the right word, but you're cutting out. You're making it a film. You're making it a film, and you have to cut scenes out to make it a film. Yeah.
I don't hate the series. I just wanted to see how a film version of this would work, because it was originally supposed to be a film. That was just my approach.
See, the difference between Crimson and I is that usually Crimson likes to edit things into like feature films or feature television episodes, so he's in it for like the long run. Like he'll work on bigger projects than me, whereas I like to just like edit one scene, even if it doesn't connect to another scene. I'm like, hey, look, I changed this. Ta-da! That's it.
Hey, can I tell you something?
No. Yeah, of course you can. Of course you can.
We'll probably make you jealous.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, probably. Go on.
I have arranged something with Pixel Joker, and it's not from my edit.
No, no. I've been left out of the loop.
No.
That's cool, man. Can you say what it is, or is it a surprise?
I can tell.
Okay.
I don't chat with him a lot. I just asked him from do you have an estimate, and if you need anything, I'll be glad to help.
That's cool, dude.
He said I'll probably need 1 or 2 stormtrooper lines down the line.
Oh, that's sweet. That's cool, man. Good for you.
Well, there are some.
It's good to collaborate. It's fun. I lent my voice to Movies Remastered Stormtrooper, and then when we watched Movies Remastered Kenobi, I actually forgot I was in it until afterwards, and I was like, what?
I had a thought recently about this part where we see Anakin.
Yeah.
So that big wide shot where we cut to Anakin for the first time with his back towards Obi-Wan.
Yeah.
I was thinking, what if we could somehow edit Ahsoka and Obi-Wan next to it, and then fade them out slowly?
That is a pretty cool idea. Maybe you shouldn't have shared that in this live stream because someone could steal it.
And I made this planet blue. It was green. I made it blue.
Yeah, that's better. It's more it's a lot closer to how it should be. Although Pixel Joker's version's gonna knock it out the park.
Yeah, man. He made the Inquisitorius castle. He made it closer to Jedi Fallen Orders.
It looks absolutely insane. This looks like
I don't know.
Yeah, go on.
I don't know why they changed the design though.
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? I don't understand why they didn't reference it.
Yeah.
He could be anywhere. I traced the manifest. Send out all remaining probes now.
You are not in charge here.
I just spoke with Lord Vader.
You spoke to him yourself.
You spoke to him yourself.
Send out.
Pixel Joker's done like a makeup job on this guy, and it looks much better in my opinion.
Much better. He's grey, but he's too light grey, and on Tatooine he looks green.
Yeah, man. It's the problem is the aliens in this show look human when they shouldn't.
Yeah. I think the best live-action version of an alien we've seen in animation is like Cad Bane in Boba Fett.
Yes, agreed. Although cinematic
it's not
captures
quite correct, but it's I think it's an acceptable compromise.
I also agree. Like, it wasn't the worst. Like, when I saw it for the first time, Cad Bane, it didn't, nothing screamed, this looks wrong. I thought, wow, this actually looks pretty cool.
Yeah. I think the fact that his head is human-sized instead of bigger, and the fact that his mouth is at the place where a human has it instead of at the bottom of his chin, it doesn't mind me.
Sure, yeah, that doesn't bother you.
We see the only live action aliens we see of his species in every Star Wars film is like a very brief shot in the New Hope in the cantina. So I'm not bothered. I mean, animation is exaggerated. Is that the correct word?
It is. You're right.
You don't.
So yeah, I think the live action version of Cad Bane is the best Disney alien translation
Where he told us to come to.
of an animated character we have seen.
I would say the same thing, I think you're right, but makes you wonder. Like, have you seen cinematic captures version?
Come again, sorry.
So there's a YouTuber called Cinematic Captures.
Yeah.
Have you seen his Cad Bane edit?
What are you doing?
Maybe they can
he made him a darker blue.
Darker blue, wider hat.
Wider head. Lower mouth, I believe.
Yeah, that's right.
I mean, it's closer. I think Cad Bane is the best translation of an animated character of an alien we had.
I
don't
agree.
mind it. I don't think it should be changed.
Right, guys.
Grand Inquisitor should be changed.
Yeah, I agree. Guys, pay attention to this chat. Yeah, sorry, I'm just.
We have a live action.
Got a bit turned around. We're looking.
Sorry, guys, pay attention to this conversation.
Well, I'm going that way. Jump in.
Oh no, that's all right. Thank you. We just need directions.
Oh, we're already past it.
My pleasure.
I'm talking about this. Well, yeah, you're right. But the point is, Crimson cut a lot of dialogue down. Again, it flows nicely. The conversation just feels normal. It doesn't feel like it's been intercut or anything. So,
I didn't change much dialogue.
That's what I mean. You cut out.
I cut out the long silence
Yeah.
Before Obi-Wan says hello, and I cut out the line from Leia, "Aren't you going to say hello?" And I cut out the line, "That's a weird story." That's it. It's not much. It's much better now, in my opinion, but it's not much.
No, but I agree. I think it just, you know, in university they teach us about script writing, and that, and to show us how brutal the industry is, they would say, right, write a 5-minute script. You know, that last 5 minutes, and we do. And then they go, right, now the scene unfortunately it's 2.5 minute scene now, so you're gonna have to get rid of some stuff and be ruthless, and we do. And they go, right, the scene's actually only a minute long now, so again, and you have to make these important decisions about what you cut and to preserve the thing. And it's like I feel like you've done that in a lot of ways. You've cut out what isn't needed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's just my
really like this
opinion.
part with the stormtroopers. I like this sequence. It has tension.
Yeah.
It's fun. But the
Agreed.
main problem I have, continuity-wise, is why don't the stormtroopers know what Obi-Wan looks like when the bounty hunters do? Because they've seen a hologram. Why do the stormtroopers only get a description of Jedi and not a hologram with his face? If you get what I mean.
What are you doing out here?
Yeah, I completely agree. It is literally a plot hole.
Yep.
She's not with us anymore.
But yeah, I believe this part is essential, and I like the tension is this, so I didn't change anything. Considering the bounty hunters that do know what he looks like versus the stormtroopers that don't know what he looks like.
They know what they're doing.
But also, this is a nice moment where they talk about Padme.
Yeah, and I didn't want to delete that.
I thought her name was.
But like this whole, you know, changing your name and sharing a bus with like these Nazis, it's kind of like, it's like a sort of, have you ever seen The Great Escape?
No.
I see her mother's face.
Well, have
I've
you?
never seen that one.
What? You've never seen it? Oh, dude. Shame on you.
Escape. It sounds. What actor's in it?
Okay, you've got me there. I actually don't know the name of the actor, but it's a classic film. It's a classic
Yeah, I
film.
know. I've heard of it, but I've never seen it.
It's good, man. It's literally just about a bunch of soldiers escaping the Nazi camps. Not the same, not the concentration camps, but like just a prison, prisoners of war escaping. And there's a scene in it where one of them tries to board a bus, and he's speaking German.
Yeah.
But then the Nazi says in English, "Have a nice day," and the guy answers in English, "Thank you," and he's like, "Oh shit!" And then, he's been caught out and he has to run. So I'm getting that kind of vibe from this this scenario.
That's fun.
Yeah, man.
There's a lot I need to watch, man. I recently bought a bunch of
I wish I could say
4K Blu-rays of classic movies. I've never seen 2001: A Space Odyssey, and I have it on 4K now, so I'll give it a watch as soon as possible.
I know that feeling.
What's interesting about that film? I won't spoil anything for you, but there's a lot of mystery to it. And a lot of people want explanations. What does this scene mean? What does the ending mean? What does it... But even the director in interviews has said, like, knowing would kill the magic for it.
Yeah, of course.
And I feel the same way about Yoda and, like, his species. And if we ever find out what his species is, that will kill the character.
Yeah, but we recently got, like... a little contradiction to his species. So Obi-Wan or Yoda talks backwards, but Yaddle, as we've seen in Tales of the Jedi, doesn't.
Ah, you know what?
So
yeah, go on.
From what I've read, is that Dave Filoni, his explanation is like Yoda's mentor talks backwards.
Yes.
And that's why he also speaks backwards in honor of his old teacher.
I've heard that too, but it's not just Dave Filoni that thinks it. I think Frank Oz, who voiced him originally, told Dave that, or told somebody that. So the voice of Yoda had this idea first, and I don't know whether he got it from George Lucas or not. But I think it makes Yoda more of a mystery if Yaddle speaks forward.
I'm sorry, I quickly grabbed my 4K collection.
Yeah,
I've got a bunch.
Yeah, you've bought. Yeah, you're an impulsive buyer. You're one of the few people who still buys physical copies instead of digital.
Is still a big thing.
Yeah. In fact, one thing Crimson does is whatever fan edits he makes, or when a digital Star Wars release comes, he will make a custom-made Blu-ray or 4K DVD sleeve with these amazing wallpapers or covers. It kind of makes you want to collect them again. So you'll have to post. Oh, sorry to I'm interrupting myself. Right, the Probe Droid's point of view.
Yeah.
Originally, it's got like a yellow heads-up display, but I've sort of said to Crimson, can we look at other probe droids in other media for a reference? So we looked at Empire Strikes Back, but mainly we looked at the one in Rebels, and in Rebels, the probe droid had a red heads-up display, so it was a quick color correction, right?
Yep. And we made it black at the edges. Remember?
Yes, we did as well. Yeah, just to sort of narrow its field of view, to make it look more like from the droid's perspective. So again, I haven't done too much I haven't contributed that much to this edit, but that is one of the small tiny things that I have.
I don't know if I've told you, but when the stormtrooper fell and he fell on top of the lasers, I made it into a Wilhelm scream, because there isn't any Wilhelm scream in this originally.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So, going back, I have bought Zack Snyder's Justice League, the superior version.
Right. Okay.
I've already seen that, by the way. The Matrix, I've already seen it too, but I just like that movie.
Nice. It is a classic.
Blade Runner, I need to watch that one.
I've only seen it once on Amazon, and I don't even know which version I've seen because there's so many.
Spider-Man No Way Home.
Classic.
Great movie.
Yeah, man.
Full Metal Jacket, I need to watch it.
I need to watch that too. We'll have to watch that in sync.
Clockwork Orange.
I've seen that once. It's pretty funny. It's a good film.
I need to watch that. I need to watch The Thing.
I've never seen The Thing either.
And yeah, then I have 2001.
That's a great film. That is a fantastic film. What was I going to say? The music from The Thing, right? Not all of it was used in the film, and they borrowed. So what's his name? Quentin Tarantino borrowed the soundtrack from The Thing and used it for The Hateful Eight.
That's cool.
Yeah. It's because I think they were running out of time, and so to get it done quickly, they just used these unreleased tracks, and it worked like really well. And the composer's dead now. I think he passed away last year, sadly. Eric, I can't pronounce his name.
When they start editing movies, they usually use temporary music tracks from other movies. So they probably did that. They thought, it's pretty nice. I don't actually want to change this, and they just asked permission to use it, right?
Yeah, no, probably that is the probably the thought process. Yeah, it's
at least that's mostly how it goes, I believe. Yeah. I've listened to a commentary or two from a movie where the director talks about using music from an entirely different movie, but he just liked it so much that he just asked permission to use it.
I agree.
It wasn't your fault, Leia.
I'm gonna just check the Discord crowd. How are you feeling, guys?
Be home very soon.
Jack's Addicts on YouTube has said that Reva's tone of voice is constantly awful throughout the entire show, of which I agree. She's very much.
A lot of people give her so much shit.
Droid maintenance. It's all automated. No one
Well,
comes in here.
I don't hate Reva. I think.
Oh, it's all right. He's on our side.
I think it was mainly the directing.
Yeah. Well,
I think.
Yeah.
I mean, Deborah Chow did some great episodes. I've never seen Breaking Bad, but she mostly did Breaking Bad, I believe.
Did she? I didn't know that. Wow.
But I don't know. I just think this was too big of a project for like a TV director.
Sure. The
no hate on Deborah Chow. Not at all.
Sure.
I think she wasn't the right person for this show, and because of that, the project got too big.
You're not the first Jedi to come through there.
I don't know how to explain, but
It all leads to Javine.
Deborah Chow wasn't the right person for Obi-Wan. I mean, he was such a big legacy character, and I think the project got too big, and that could be a reason why she failed a bit as a director. I don't. I can't explain it quite right because English.
Well, look, put it on ice for a second because there's a big scene coming up. One of the first changes we made together.
Listen closely.
Yeah, listen closely, guys.
Yeah, he helps now and again. Smuggling younglings.
And then we'll tell everyone on YouTube what's happening.
What does it say?
Only when the eyes are closed can you truly see.
So, what we did there is very talented voice actor, the Shapeshifter, who has worked with me on various projects, including the microseries Canon Edit. He provided a sort of ghostly echo of Quinlan's words behind Obi-Wan's. So whatever Obi-Wan says, only when the eyes are closed. You can hear very distinctly. You can hear faintly. You can hear.
Come and get ready.
Quinlan's goes behind him. Is that an accurate description, Crimson?
Yeah, you need to interpret it like if you've played Jedi Fallen Order, you see the main Jedi of that story, Cal Kestis, touch an object, and then he gets echoes.
Yeah, it's a force echo, psychometry, I think it's called, or something.
Yeah, I don't know precisely, but he touches an object and then he hears something. I don't know. So it's basically the same I did here. So Obi-Wan touched the text, and you get a force echo from the past of when Quinlan Voss said it or something. I don't know. You need to interpret it like that, and there are two instances of a force echo in this edit, of which this was one.
It's and what I love is this sort of what we're trying to imply. Yeah, it's like every force sensitive person leaves a sort of footprint behind, I guess.
Yeah. You can say it. You can see it like that.
Yeah. So like, if there was like, and you know what? That actually explains the dark side cave on Dagobah. Like in the From Another Point of View book, the reason the dark side cave is so evil is because a Sith Lord died there, and over the years the cave became so full of dark matter that it became self-aware. And it's kind of like here, so like, you know, Obi-Wan can somewhat sense Quinlan, like a more positive energy, a more positive footprint. But speaking of footprints, look at this guy, this dude.
I do love this little sequence of Vader arriving.
This is like the first time Ewan ever sees the suit. Well, sorry, Obi-Wan sees the suit.
Yeah.
But I remember Ewan McGregor saying in an interview that he was terrified when he saw it, because, you know, every time Vader comes on a film set, like, it makes it real, you know?
It sucked in the documentary. They made it like into a joke, like, oh, there are suddenly so many people here. Why was it? And then, oh, Darth Vader's walking, ha ha ha, and then it's already over.
Yeah.
You've watched the documentary, right?
We watched it together.
Oh yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I do. Yeah. But oh my god, Vader's
the
so
moment
brutal.
of Vader arriving
Yeah.
is talked about in the documentary, but it's so short and played like a little joke that it. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I didn't like that part.
Fair enough.
I would have liked to see more because I mean it's Vader arriving on set, you know.
Sure. But like
Hidden Fortress, I like that. I like that suggestion.
There
Big
is
fan of, Akira Kurosawa.
I've never seen that. I've never seen any of his stuff. I know it influenced a lot of Star Wars.
Yeah, I've watched Seventh Samurai, but it's a very long movie.
How long are we talking?
I believe 3 hours, maybe even longer, but it's a slow burn,
Wow.
but worth it. Just like if I need to give it a modern interpretation or a modern equivalent, it's like Endor, maybe, because Endor is also a slow burn, but worth it at the end.
Sure, no, I get you. Now, I gotta say, there's probably one advantage that Kenobi as a TV series has that a movie wouldn't, is that Vader's probably allowed to be more brutal in a TV show. Like, would we get like that aggressive neck break in a live action Star Wars movie?
I don't know.
Do you know what I mean? Like, I think there's some trade-offs.
I don't know.
Yeah, I was gonna say, did you mess with the color at all?
I messed a bit with the color. I made it like a bit more dimmer blue. I think it was a bit too much.
I get you. Wow, the reunion.
What have you become?
So the sequence of Obi-Wan running away and then encountering Vader, and Vader turns on his lightsaber across the screen.
Yeah.
I've cut that out. That isn't in here.
Cool.
So it doesn't look like Obi-Wan is running away all the time, you know?
Yeah. Again, like if you see something happening twice, we're trying to cut time for this movie. We have to, there's no point, repeating ourselves. And in a lot of ways, this is why Leia doesn't get kidnapped twice in this edit.
Yeah. Also,
spoiler.
Yeah, another great sequence coming up, of which I'm.
Oh yes,
I
yes,
don't recall.
Yes.
I believe I came up with the kind of idea, and you like.
I don't know
if I say it correctly.
Well, yeah, I think you were faced with the problem of Reva finding out where they're going to.
Yeah. What most fan edits do is just cut straight from the ending of episode 3 to 5, but it doesn't give an explanation on how Reva knows where they are. So I made an explanation, and I think it worked out really great.
And when we were trying to get her to sense, well, hang on, we'll let that scene occur, and then we'll walk through it. But basically, there was a visual overlay effect that we added.
Yeah.
And I came up with the overlay idea because I'd used it for an edit, a Book of Boba Fett edit. So it's from the Book of Boba Fett. Because we thought a visual clue. Yeah.
We've recycled one thing of the Book of Boba Fett, and and 2 or 3 shots from Andor.
It's cool. Wait, what was from Andor again?
TIE Fighters launch.
Oh yes.
I have to say, I have to say, story-wise, we could do without this fight, but with what we were given, we can't avoid this fight because we don't have a good way from Obi-Wan to go to Jabin, if you get what I mean.
Yeah, I agree. And also, you need the back to tank sort of dyad behavior between them two.
Yeah.
With which triggers the flashback.
I do have to say, the duel from this episode is a bit fan-filmy.
Agreed. But maybe that's the point, because Kenobi is lame. Do you know what I mean, on purpose here? No, yeah. So look at this. Listen to the voices. That's my voice. Now, yeah, this effect overlay is from Grogu's flashback in Book of Boba Fett, and I suggested adding it to show what's going on in Reva's mind. So she's touching the wall, or practically touching the wall, and she is sensing the conversations the other Jedi have had, including that they're all going to Jabin.
in that safe house.
So that one scene, I mean, am I allowed? Actually, no. I don't want to spoil one of the biggest changes we've made, but it's allowed us to navigate and skip a lot of stuff.
It's allowed us to make a better transition from 3 to 5 because we didn't do 4.
So there you go. There's the big sort of spoiler there. We managed to completely skip episode 4.
And as far as I know, I'm the only one that made a change like this.
Exactly.
Every fan edit, not to throw shade at anyone, but every fan edit made it cut straight from 3 to 5 without an explanation, and I always hated that.
Exactly. So we were never going to do it unless we could make it plausible.
Yeah, and I made this part. I tried to make it a bit more logical.
And how, pray tell, did you do that?
Just give it a look.
Okay. I have no patience. We should have put Christmas music over this, like chestnuts over an open fire.
There's a guy on YouTube, I believe. I've seen it. I know there is a guy on YouTube that put a marshmallow on a stick in Vader's hand in this show.
That is hilarious. That is so funny. There's a guy on YouTube as well. I can never pronounce his name. It's called like Aeronauts. I don't know.
Aeronauts.
Is that how you say it? Aeronauts?
I believe so. Aeronauts.
Right. Well, anyway, I can never spell it either. Yeah, he's done every episode of Kenobi and made it like a parody, and basically the reason Vader lets Kenobi go is because he enjoys the hunt, but like as if it's a sport.
Yeah.
So they're like, sir, we'll catch a Kenobi, and he goes, no, leave him be, so we can once again do the hunt. It's just, yeah, it's stupid. Hey, now look at this coming up on the right of the screen. Oh, that's cool. I love the text, the little announcement. Look at this. Oh no, hang on, where is it? There's a couple things happening, ready? What? Look at that. Oh, Leia, she was not in this episode. So
it was quite hard to add her there.
Yeah, so Crimson cropped Leia from episode 4 and put her in that shot because she never gets kidnapped a second time. I asked for that arm transition to be aligned, and I also asked for 1 or 2 of these specific flashbacks, like Anakin's face there, where he looks very intense. Just to, yeah, because I didn't want to get too many spoilers from the duel. Yeah.
Oh, there you are.
And now we have Darth Porg's de-aged scene.
Yeah, he did a great job. He did.
Superb. So what change did you make before by the fire, by the way?
So Vader wants to try to put out the fire for a second time.
Right.
And I made the grabbing of the wounded Obi-Wan, so the droid that wants to grab him, I made that a bit faster. I added the blaster bolts to Tala shooting.
Your burns, your body, they just need time.
That's cool, man. Yeah, again, just sort of making the escape more plausible.
Yeah, you'll need to see it and compare it to the original too.
And that's the thing, you know, some of these things are so subtle that they fly over my head, and it's only upon your second viewing you can connect these dots.
Yeah, here's the change.
Oh, check this out. Yeah, one of the first changes made, I believe.
Yeah, I believe so.
Look at this.
It is my great honor to be invited aboard, Lord Vader.
I am not interested in civilities. Where is he?
Jabin. He's arriving as we speak.
So, yeah, tell us about that, Crimson.
Yeah, so because of the Force Echo, when she touched the Jedi art on the wall, she had a Force Echo of Jedi that have been in that room talking about Jabin. That's why she knows that they're headed to Jabin. That's why.
But what does she originally say in this scene?
Leave for Jabin at once.
The tracker worked.
Broken?
Yes, that's it. So she tells
Lola
Vader the
was
tracker works. Yeah.
So in episode 4, Lola gets like a little GPS thing inserted to her, and she works for the Empire now. She's hacked. But because I've deleted episode 4, that wouldn't work anymore.
I wish that were true.
Exactly. So now we sort of used an effect on her mouth to make her say the word Jabin.
Yeah. Completely correct. But this part, this is all thanks to Darth Porg. This was a very late edition.
They can hold out for days. If we cannot break them.
And what are we looking at?
It is not them. We need to.
It leaves hyperspace.
Ooh,
look at the windows.
Ooh, look at that! I've not seen this.
Okay,
I've not seen this. Yes. Oh yes, because we had to come up with a reason why the blast doors closed, because Lola was no longer a spy in our version.
Yeah, these are shots from Endor. Again, great work by Darth Porg.
Yeah, oh, what a genius. Look at this.
She knows everything. Where we are, what we're doing. Broken, if she finds us, we need to prepare an evacuation.
I can't shut it down. Everything runs out of here.
Is this yeah, the Mandalorian, I thought so. Recolored and oh man. So look, they have they've shot the like I don't know, the antenna or something and caused it to close.
Yeah. Made it seem
You kill us all.
more
Next. He hasn't the patience for siege. How do you know?
Yeah, more plausible.
Yeah, than just the hatch door closing suddenly because of an error.
Although originally we were toying with having it just like a broken door in general.
Yeah, so it's like it's supposed to be. The first idea was the door's just a glitchy, annoying thing. So we had like our friend StarWarsStory recorded a line like, "Oh, the bloody door's broken again.
The doors are broken again. They always break every time. Why is the blast door closed again?"
And it's supposed to be a background voice just to
just one of the many extras,
just give a plausible reason why the hatch door closes. But thanks to Darth Porg, this is much better.
Yeah, more plausible, man. It makes way more sense.
I had nowhere else to go.
Now this makes no sense. That Haja is just here. I mean, it does make sense, but it's just kind of like, really? In all this time, you've just arrived? Okay. A lot of people don't like Haja, probably because they recognize the actor from different things. But I found him as like you know, like light-hearted entertainment. Everyone.
This is your meme you love so much.
Yeah. Every time I try and get everyone's attention on Discord, it's like everyone at everyone.
Better equipped, better trained. If we try and fight them, we will not survive.
We will not survive.
The Order will not survive.
Long enough to get you all out.
I'm sorry, but I am racist towards Trandoshans in the Star Wars universe. I am. They hunt Wookiees. They you know, they got no. Their culture usually doesn't have any regards for life. So whenever I see Trandoshans as refugees or in the rebellion, I don't feel anything for them.
You heard him.
Speaking about aliens, you know what I want to see?
A main alien character that doesn't speak English like Chewbacca. We don't see that. We only had Chewbacca.
I think they'd have to speak English so that you're more because like I think a more casual moviegoer probably can't be bothered, you know, reading subtitles throughout the entire thing. But I agree. I think I would love to see a Star Wars show where the main character isn't human.
Not literally a main character, but just.
But I think they should. Like
I mean, the main character of A New Hope is Luke. You know.
Yeah.
So not like that kind of main character. But
no, but I think there should be. I think there should be one trilogy. I think there should be one trilogy where we follow like a green girl's adventure and she's got like a human sidekick.
Yeah, so I'm hoping for that to happen like in Skeleton Crew.
Yeah.
Skeleton Crews. I don't know, it seems like a fun idea. And I'm very excited for it. We haven't seen or read or I don't know anything.
I was skeptical about Andor.
I'm excited about the idea of just kids traveling in the galaxy and giving it a feel like Stranger Things. That's how the
Is that what Skeleton Crew is?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was like a sort of like a Bad Batch kind of thing, you know.
I believe it's very 80s and just kids having an adventure.
Oh wow. I'm open to anything. I mean, I was expecting Andor to be awful because it's like, really? A show about the guy who died at the end of Rogue One? Why am I going to watch this? But it's one of the best things Star Wars has produced.
That was underwhelming. I don't need your
Jake's editors.
Try going in the vents to see what's going
I love
on.
that.
I'm a little too big to be
Hello
crawling
there.
around in the vents. Would you like to try?
I'm going to need a ladder.
Look at that. It's not perfect. I have to.
Oh yeah, let's talk about this. Basically, because we've skipped episode 4, and because Lola isn't an Imperial programmed droid spy, we needed to add Lola to follow Leia. So we actually ordered a Lola like toy from Amazon, and it arrived. So I ordered it. It arrived with me. You see, it arrived to my address, and I filmed a bunch of Lola scenes in front of a green screen.
We got a plan B here?
Yeah.
And we inserted the missing Lola shots in this this part, so I'm pleased with it.
Again, it's not perfect, but I think it was a fun way to edit. I mean, the CG model.
Yeah. It wouldn't have felt. Yeah.
No. I mean, we see Lola as a practical droid the entire time. Even when she's flying, I believe.
I think you're right, yes.
So I thought the fact of just using
keep it
a
practical.
toy,
Yeah.
Yeah, to keep it practical is the best. That was the best solution.
Well, what we could do is, Lola's got 2 wings. We could sign a wing each and give it away as a prize to like a winner. What do you think, Porg? I mean, Maul. You're not Porg. Crimson Maul, Darth Porg. You know the problem is, Darth
it's
Porg.
Cool, but I'm not
has,
like a celebrity or anything. I'm not a. Big
You will be after this, guys. Guys, you need to subscribe to Crimson Maul. The problem with you and Darth Porg is Darth is Maul's first name. You know, like, so I always get your names mixed up. Damn it. Crimson Darth Porg Maul. I don't know.
Crimson is like... It's based on a comic book character from my country.
I remember you telling me that, yeah.
And Crimson is in English means like sneaky, or I believe, I don't know.
Well, that's quite.
Crimson. It's at least something evil.
Yeah, right. It goes.
And it's color. It's color.
Oh, look at this. So you've color corrected the clones, right?
Yeah.
And I agree, it looks better.
So you couldn't see it really well in the first one. I believe in this second one it's better.
I believe we're watching the second one, right? Aren't we? I should hope so. Did you put the second one on your drive?
Yeah, here. So, yeah, it was fairly short, but...
This is the second one then, because I've downloaded whatever's on your drive today.
Yeah,
When he left,
I don't know, maybe I missed a frame.
he'd with goodbye.
Who knows?
Felt them go cold.
But when when
I
Pixels
believe
comes out,
yeah, man, Pixels is going to be unbelievable.
it's going to be epic. Do you know if Pixel's going to borrow any of our ideas?
I don't know, because he's using a lot of episode 4. I suggested to him if he would like to use my and your my holocron ID.
Sure.
He could
whoa,
use it.
Whoa! Hang on, your holocron idea?
No.
Your
it's my
holocron?
It's
but
my
it's my
ID,
holocron.
But it's not my holocron. It's your holocron. I know, but it's not my ID.
Yeah, that's fine. But he could, I'd be honoured if
I'm not saying I'm
it.
just giving him the holocron. I just
bastard.
told him if you throw that away.
And I don't want to spoil it.
I do too think it's an improvement in how it should have been, but it would require a lot of VFX.
Well, not if you just do a rough concept. I think that's what you need to do.
He knows I'll do everything I can to protect these people.
So please do that, man, because like that other video where somebody on YouTube did this really cool idea of when Vader's pulling the second ship down, this guy's sort of changed things around, so that's when Reva tries to kill Vader, and that's why the second ship escapes. And I'm not being funny, that makes so much more, way more sense. That's just so much better.
It does make more sense, and I asked the guy who made that if I could use his ID, and he obliged.
Really?
And I wanted to do, wanted to execute that ID. But the problem is, I really wanted to keep the flashbacks, and the flashbacks are at the perfect positions for where it's supposed to be. You get what I mean?
Yeah, so that's the thing. If we did do this guy's version of Reva attacking whilst Vader's distracted,
put it anywhere else, but I don't know where.
And that's exactly. And if we got rid of those flashbacks, we'd have to get rid of all the flashbacks because there's a point to these flashbacks, to show their sort of the behavior in both characters.
Yeah.
So
if I'll ever create a version without the flashbacks, that ID will definitely be in it.
What I found funny though was
I just love the flashbacks too.
Yeah, I love the memes that came when we first saw Anakin as a Padawan, because obviously he looked 40 even though they de-aged him.
Yeah.
So I've seen memes of him going "How do you do, fellow kids?" and he looks like Steve Buscemi. He's just really old. Poor bugger. But yeah, this is one of the biggest opportunities missed. I don't understand how Reva and Obi-Wan are working together if she waits until he escapes before striking Vader. But in this fan editor's version, she strikes when Vader...
I just wanted to have the Grand Inquisitor just rip off the Inquisitor pin off her
chest.
Oh,
and then
that
walk
would
away.
be good. That you should suggest that to Pixel Joker. Depends if he wants her to live or not, I guess.
I don't know what he's doing. I believe he's getting her off in this part too.
But look at this, right? He puts the badge back on like it's significant, but I don't think we ever see that badge in Rebels, do we?
No, we never see it again.
Yeah. Also, it's a plot hole that Reva survives being stabbed in the stomach as a child, and then we're expected to believe she survives again being stabbed as an adult. Like, how many stabs does it take to kill this human?
I don't know.
But in our version, I think it's fair to discuss, Crimson, what is Reva's fate?
Death.
Death. She is dead, folks. In Crimson's edit, she is gone. She's brown bread. She is dead.
In the ground. Never returning.
In the gutter.
Firepower.
I personally didn't have a problem with her surviving, but there's a reason why we've chose not to have her on Tatooine. But we'll get to that later.
Hyperdrive's almost ready. Move all power to the rear shields. We'll head for Tessin. Get you out from there.
Tessin. Have you seen what Pixel is doing with the planet they fight on?
New.
Blue lava.
Really?
Yeah.
So it's like Mustafar .2.
Yeah.
Wow.
Personally, I don't mind blue lava.
Oh, blue lava. Wow.
Blue
Sorry,
lava.
I didn't hear the blue. Wow, that's pretty cool, actually, for Star Wars. Because why not? I think he should have gone green because it looks more like acid. But who knows? I'm sure it'll be decent.
It's cool. It's really cool. You know what the problem is with green? You need to color grade the people a bit greenish too. But green makes you look very sick.
True. That is very true. In fact, in cartoons, green is about being poorly.
So, like in the Matrix, green was chosen because of computer code, but the one scene where Neo gets interrogated by Agent Smith, where his mouth closes.
Yeah.
It's supposed to give you a feeling like nauseous because the world is warping around you. If I'm telling this correctly.
Yeah.
So that's why they chose green.
Really? I didn't know that was the reason. That's so cool. One thing, I mean, I hope this doesn't ruin your watching of The Matrix in 4K.
Are you ready?
But in the original theatrical release, and I believe on the DVD, the Matrix is less green.
Yeah, I know.
So does that bother you? That it's like a digitally added green after?
So the 4K versions are film scans of the original view and
oh wow! So that's
so the
wow.
4K probably doesn't have that color grade.
Oh, we'll see. We shall see.
Because film, just a film reel, is very high res.
Yeah.
No, wait, you can't
So they just scan
here.
film and they put that on the 4K disc.
I'm not letting you.
JT Man 620 says, I feel it works better for Reva being dead, but it is unfortunate that it causes us to lose badass Baru. That's a good point.
Yeah.
But you know, again, we're just trying to make this into a film.
In my edit, Baru isn't even there.
Yeah, exactly.
I cut her out completely.
Justice for Baru. Yeah.
You must promise me that you'll get her home, Haja, as soon as I'm in the clear.
Poor Baru.
You have my word.
Poor woman.
Although another word of a
But
liar.
I'm glad we got to see them again in the in the TV series before Crimson Maul cruelly cut them out. You know, it's just mean. It's just evil. Oh yeah, did you change or extend the space shots?
No.
My lord, we must continue the pursuit of the insurgents.
I changed it up a bit with the Haja thing that's coming up.
Okay.
We cannot prioritize
How long?
lone Jedi.
How much time is left?
Just any Jedi.
Let's have a look. 28 minutes.
Follow Kenobi.
You'll live.
Yeah, I know. But I'll probably be going right when the movie is over. I can't really stay.
Sure, man. No, I get it, man.
I'd love to, but I need to work tomorrow, and I need to get up real early.
I won't let anything happen.
King5942 says, I don't know if we can keep this secret about me just between us and Crimson here. I pulled off Iron Man at the end. I have no idea what that means, my friend.
I will face him alone.
In what way? Could you elaborate in the comments? Also, let me check on Discord if we've got any comments. Yeah, on Discord, yeah, we've got some good reviews. I like it very much. By the way, if there's one film you two should absolutely watch, it's Hidden Fortress, the film that inspired Lucas to make it here. But I will watch Hidden Fortress. And JX just said the main character of the holiday special is a Wookiee. Oh, okay, that's a point. Yeah. That is a point. So I guess there have been some alien main characters.
I believe someone's mic is on because I heard you double.
Hello?
Yo.
Hi.
Yo, what is your big secret, my guy?
How's it going? It's me, Tommy. Hi.
Hey, dude. We are watching Kenobi on Discord, and we've asked all the members to mute themselves because the Discord version is the non-commentary track.
Oh, my bad.
It's good, but hey, glad to have you. Glad to have you.
Thanks.
Enjoy.
Okay, I'm right now.
Okay, cheers, buddy.
Thank you.
No, it's cool, man. We got new people coming every day. Cheers. We appreciate it, Tommy. See, what I tell you, man, most of my subscribers are American. It's cool. Pixel Joker is changing Vader's shuttle here to his TIE Fighter from A New Hope, I believe. Crimson, are you there?
Sorry, what?
You zoned out. Pixel Joker has changed Vader's shuttle to his TIE Fighter.
Yeah. It's cool. I'm not the biggest fan of it, to be honest. Because it seems weird.
Yeah, it doesn't change too much, but I suppose
it doesn't change too much. I suppose
it's cool though.
Yeah, it's cool, but something is weird about Darth Vader just going through the window of the TIE Fighter. And
yeah, just watching him awkwardly climb out and fall off the roof.
Yeah, crawl out of it.
Yeah.
But yeah,
that would be so funny. That has to happen now. He needs to. That's probably what Pixel Joker had to film in front of a green screen. Vader like tripping over his cape and then reattaching his cape.
You know, Pixel Joker is lucky that he didn't get contacted by any company filming.
Oh, I follow what you mean, King. Yeah, so I'm just reading the comments as well there. Yeah, no, this, most of this battle is untouched, right?
Yeah. But what I was trying to say is that, I'm really surprised that Pixel didn't get in contact with a filming business that said, I don't want you to do this, if you get what I mean.
Oh, you mean like you're surprised you didn't get a cease and desist?
Yeah, cease and desist.
I don't think they can because he's not crowdfunding or anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But also,
I mean, it's still.
I know he works in films, and for those of you that don't know, Pixel Joker has worked in. Actually, maybe I shouldn't say. Well, the point is, Lucasfilm probably don't know his real identity, which helps.
Yeah, it's true.
Still remains.
So, yeah, it's one weird thing about this battle. In like, oh, this is epic.
You will always lose.
So, I've added a Darth Vader line.
Oh yeah, listen to this, guys.
Yeah.
Who has the high ground now? Obi-Wan.
Epic. I love it.
A lot of people. I've uploaded that part as a sample video, and a lot of people commented on it, saying it's quite cheesy.
It is cheesy.
It is cheesy, but I feel like we have seen a Darth Vader that mocks an Imperial Admiral in Rogue One, and I feel like this is a bit of Anakin's past anger coming through, if you get what I mean.
Yeah, exactly. He's referencing his greatest loss.
Yeah.
Sorry for those on YouTube who are unaware what we're referring to. When Vader, because you can't hear it, when Vader looks down at Obi-Wan, he goes, "Who has the high ground now? Obi-Wan." And what's cool about it is the way he says, "Who has the high ground now?" It sounds exactly the same. Like the same style as the audio that you've pinched when he says Obi-Wan's name, so it flows quite nicely. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't sound like two film clips that sound different to each other. It just flows. It sounds like one sentence. Is my point.
JX Editor and GT Man love it. Thank you guys.
I think it's great.
It sucks because I got a lot of comments saying it's too cheesy and it should be removed. I don't know. I think it works.
Well,
it
I
really
thought
works or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
It
Well,
was
no,
a
the
missed
thing is,
opportunity in my mind.
Well, yeah. Well, the thing is, when I first saw it, I also thought it was cheesy, but it's one of those things you get used to, and then you think it's epic. So, like, when Vader screams no at the end of Revenge of the Sith, most people laughed at it because it just reminded them of when Luke screamed no in Empire Strikes Back, and I thought, oh, that's kind of weird. You know, a load of movies and TV shows parodied Vader screaming no, but it's been like, what, 10? No, it's been 20 years, I think. Nearly 20 years since Revenge of the Sith, and people are so used to that scene now that it would feel weird not to have it.
It's 10 years after Revenge of the Sith.
What's it? Well, yeah, Revenge of the Sith came out in 2005.
Oh, in real time, I thought canonical.
Oh, yeah. No, sorry, yeah. What I'm saying is we, the audience, are used to it. So, again, the high ground line, once you get used to it, it feels weird to see it without the line for me now.
It's so weird because I remember when Force Awakens came out that they said, yeah, Revenge of the Sith is at its 10-year anniversary, and now we're nearing 2023, and I'm thinking like 2025 is also very close, and that makes it 20 years.
Crazy, yeah? Oh, look at this. The scene. So again,
I mean,
yeah, go on.
If you haven't seen Rebels, this will be a great moment.
Yeah.
But I've seen Rebels. And
so yeah, this is like
it felt a bit like a rehash.
But one thing I respect is that it's like the different side of his mask.
Yeah, and it's needed, and I get why they also did this.
Yeah.
I get it. I really, really get it, but it would have been more impactful if you be a person that didn't see Rebels.
Yeah, I agree. So did you mess with the colours here at all as well?
Yeah, a little bit. Just a little bit.
And what have you changed about the colours? Added more, taken it away, toned it down? What's different?
I made the red a bit more dimmer and the blue a bit more dimmer.
Yeah.
That's it.
I agree.
Again, in the dark, especially the close-ups. I mean, it's so extremely blue.
I'm sorry, Anakin.
Yeah.
For all of it.
I tried to make it a bit more of a lighter blue, but that didn't really work, in my opinion.
I am not.
I love how Vader says Skywalker coming up.
I didn't like the way Hayden said it, to be honest.
Skywalker.
I love that. It's just cool.
That's why I did it in Vader's voice.
Now, I love the music here. Like, it's just, you could never rescore the scene, you know?
The same way, I will destroy you.
And you know, when Matt Lantner had, like, his mask ripped off in Rebels,
yeah,
you could hear his voice, but you couldn't really hear James Earl Jones. You could just hear, like, a different in pitch. But here, it's a nice blend between two actors, even though it's synthesized.
Mm-hmm.
So I think they did a better job here. Vader looks like a skull here, you know?
That is great, man.
So cool.
I think the best episodes of the entire series are 1, 2, and 6.
I agree.
Then comes 3 and 5, and then at the lowest 4. It's not like 4 is a bad episode, but 4 is again a kidnapping. So.
Yeah. It's like two kidnappings in one film makes Leia way more of a damsel than she needed to be, you know?
Yeah.
Here we go. Back on Lava World.
Mustafa.
Lord Vader. Within range. We will destroy everything.
Lord Vader, if you don't for the rebels, you're a fascist.
You seem agitated, my friend.
He will not.
It's so funny because, like, Vader is clearly agitated, and Palpatine's just saying the obvious. Vader
are clear.
Vader might as well be swearing and cussing, and Palpatine's like, "You seem upset, my friend."
I would love to see Darth Vader just call him Sheev just to mock him.
That would kill the character.
Kenobi means nothing.
At least Palpatine looks more like his Return of the Jedi self instead of his Revenge of the Sith self.
I was thinking afterwards, maybe I should put this scene somewhere else much earlier, like he's lying to Palpatine that he doesn't care about Obi-Wan and he goes after him anyway.
Yeah, like you should have had this conversation at the start.
Yeah.
Well, maybe in version 2.
Yeah.
If we ever get to version 2. Good old Alderaan. The planet that will go on forever.
Beautiful planet. Beautiful.
The planet that will outlive all the other planets. Yes.
You're a dick.
I know.
Oh, all the poor Alderanians.
Yeah. Indeed.
Cara Dune should be shook. We'll be pissed at you right now.
Oh, little Leia. You know, it's so sad that this actress is probably never going to play her again, because she did such an amazing job. Like, as far as I'm concerned, she's as much Leia as Carrie Fisher.
Yeah, she did a great job. There's no hate for her.
Indeed, she's so sweet.
And it was very noticeable that there wasn't any hatred for her. I mean, she's a big legacy character, but everyone accepts she's a perfect Leia.
I was right.
Exactly. She's perfect Leia, and...
Okay, listen.
Change things together.
I deleted the scenes with the cousins in the beginning, so
yes,
the
you
line
did.
Has to change here.
Yeah, so, like... Yeah, again, we trimmed a lot of Alderaan out, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to trim this conversation. Hey, it's the man in the dirty robes, but she's more interested in her droid.
The young lady from her droid.
Look, it's Bale's second wife, because she's not the same lady from Revenge of the Sith.
You know, one problem my edit has, though.
What?
So, at the beginning of the series, Obi-Wan gets called by Bail Organa, right? With that hologram thing.
Yeah.
And then in episode 5 of the series, that hologram thing gets left behind on Jabim because Haja has it and he drops it. So that's the reason why Bill couldn't contact Obi-Wan in episode 4, basically. But I cut that out, so that's a bit iffy, if you get what I mean.
So, what are you asking? Why he only contacts him once?
In my edit, the phone thing Obi-Wan has doesn't get lost or destroyed, so he's supposed to have it. So if you want to take this in as your new canon, Bill could have just called Obi-Wan on Tatooine in A New Hope.
When I said before.
Ooh, that. Oh
so
shit.
So that's a little thing I thought after about. So I probably need to find a way to fix it in version 2.
Yeah, maybe he could drop it by the fire when Vader lifts him.
Yeah. So maybe that, I don't know. We need to look at it.
Yeah, man. Dude, you're not supposed to tell the people about our mistakes.
Both were exceptional people.
One plot hole, though, in this series is that Kenobi has so much brown hair.
Yeah.
And in 9 years, he's going to go completely, like, white-haired.
You know what a plot hole is? That the eyebrows of the young actress of Leia, her eyebrows are a bit too low in comparison to Carrie Fisher's.
Really?
No, just kidding.
Help from a tired old man. But we must be careful. No one must know, or it could endanger us both.
I'm just trying to act like an overall Disney Star Wars hater.
Oh, that's sweet. So this is a nice way of explaining why she names her son Ben. Not just the old man she tried to contact in New Hope, but the old man that saved her.
May the Force be with you.
It's so weird though, because Obi-Wan's hair goes from blonde in Attack of the Clones to a bit darker blonde in Revenge of the Sith.
Yeah.
To brown, especially now and during this series. Then to gray, but it should get lighter.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe a lot of Photoshop and absinthe.
Fuck that. That's tons of works.
We got time. We'll do it. We'll do it over the next year.
Every fucking shot for 2.5 hours.
But dude, imagine if we got like a white-haired Kenobi in our edit. Fans would go crazy.
Yeah, I know. It's too much work.
Now, I love this costume because I think it's a callback to one of the Obi-Wan comics.
No, it's a callback to that statue, right? Sideshow statue.
Okay, so it's It's in reference to that statue, but it's also they've also made a comic where
I don't really read the comics.
Well, neither do I, but I've seen it on YouTube. But yeah, there's a comic where he wears these goggles, and I think Owen tells him to get lost, basically.
I've read a few comics of not much, but they're a bit too much for me, if you get what I mean.
Yeah, no. I mean, also, like, though...
the witches, and apparently they're now at war with Kira from Solo.
Yeah, it's... no matter how... Like, even though Disney tried to make everything, like, start canon again, like, they're already losing the canon battle. Like, the comics are not the same canon as the on-screen canon. And that's fine. That's good, because you need... Yeah, go on.
No, get finished.
Well, I was just going to say, like, in order to give a TV show, like, the best chance it can't be dictated by, like, a piece of paper that came out by not even the same creative team. So, for instance, like, what happens to Kanan in the comics isn't the same as what happens to him in the Bad Batch. And it's the same with Kenobi.
Yeah.
What were you going to say?
I don't recall what I was going to say, but the funny thing is, the camel thing Obi-Wan rides on. So in about 9 years, this is going to be a very dark and sad thought. So in about 9 years, that camel thing dies because in Rebels he has a dewback.
I imagine that dewback ate his camel thing. And he then keeps the dewback, but it could have been any number of reasons. Maybe he has to sell the camel to make money, and then he just captures and tames the dewback.
I think Obi-Wan is a dick because he lets the camel sleep outside when he has a gigantic cave.
Yeah, that's true, but maybe he doesn't like caves, you know.
No, he's just an animal abuser.
Yeah, he is. He is, to be fair.
Dan?
JX Editor asks something about the comic. You should probably answer that.
Oh, sorry. I've not been looking at the Discord. Wow, a lot of comments. Yeah, so yeah, the Obi-Wan's... No, sorry, Vader's comment about who has the high ground now is on par with the choking on Aspirations line. And then, you know,
Jesus Christ.
No, it's good. That's a good thing, though. You know.
Look what JX Editor says. The sound of the camel screaming as it's torn to shreds by predators will act as a sort of warning for Obi-Wan.
Yeah, exactly. So that's why it's purposefully left outside. You know. Actually, that's not even as a warning sign. That's more of his alarm clock. He gets through a new camel like a week. So yeah, a lot of people like the who has the high ground line.
Thank you.
Yeah, like JT Man 620 likes it, and then Dark Jedi 420 goes, I have the high ground now, bitch. Yeah, but it is. I prefer it to the silence. I really do. I can't get over that Vader has a chair. It's so weird. You have chairs to get comfortable. Vader doesn't do comfort. That's a good point, JX. Ah, yes, Qui-Gon Jinn. The reunion we've been waiting for nearly 20 years.
Liam Neeson, remember before this, I'm not the kind of guy for a TV series, I don't know.
Is that what he said?
Come on.
Yeah, he said that he doesn't want to do TV series.
Wow. Well, good for him. I suppose it's a cameo though, isn't it?
They could have just told him, yeah, it's a movie, you're just in it for 2 minutes, no bother. And it's a TV series. Imagine Liam Neeson going crazy in his home. I'm in a TV series.
You know, this final shot, when Obi-Wan's walking into the sunset, is why I felt like I'd watched a film rather than a TV show way before I edit. Because it's so cinematic. It's like episode 3.5. Now,
yeah,
you've added
scene is very, very. I don't know. It's very nice.
You've added the classic Star Wars sort of circle thing, didn't you?
Yeah. Yeah. So.
Oh yeah, let's have a look.
Again.
Let's look at these titles.
Again.
Yeah.
So. You should see my edit like it's an official spin-off film, a Star Wars story spin-off film. And Rogue One and Solo end with the classic end titles of every Star Wars movie.
That's cool. You're a big fan of them.
Rogue
I
One
better
great,
be on these credits.
I don't know. Rogue One is a great movie.
It is.
I even know Disney Star Wars haters that still think Rogue One is a great movie.
Yeah,
and I don't get the hate for. I don't get the hate for Solo. Solo is great. It's fun.
I think the reason people hated Solo was because, well, first of all, because they hated The Last Jedi, and Solo was coming out around the corner, and then
they should have made it a May release.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I agree. And then they didn't like that Harrison Ford was replaced by Alden Ehrenreich, and then just little things like that. He did do a great job. I liked him. But they also the fact that we know Han and Chewie survive takes away a lot of the suspense for those people, I guess. I don't know.
Stay till after the credits, folks.
Exactly, yes, folks. Stay till after the credits. I'll put that on Discord as well.
And then I'll be going because I'll need some sleep.
Yeah. There we go. Yeah, so JX Editor says that's the comic he fights Black Chrysanthemum in, right? So that's when Obi-Wan wears those robes that we see in the final shot. But yeah, it's weird that Obi-Wan rides one of those thingy. So yeah, it's funny. In Revenge of the Sith, he rides one of those like naked camel thingies, but in Rebels he rides a dewback. So there's got to be some crossover period there. I don't know. Now, did I miss? Was my name, because this is the most important thing about the entire edit, was my name added to the credits?
So for V1, this is still version 1 because I still need pixel Joker VFX.
Sure.
So I didn't touch the end credits. That's why I credited. That's why I credited everyone in the beginning.
You son of a bitch!
Remember, but when Pixel Jokers,
I don't
VFX
care
are
about
done,
opening credits. It's not the same, damn it.
But when Pixel Jokers VFX are done, I'm going to make a proper end credits for everyone.
Fair enough. Well, you know what? This has been a great learning experience for us because we've never tried to both stream on YouTube and stream on Discord simultaneously. So I apologise for the lag and the technical hiccups, but we got there in the end, folks. You know, every time this channel streams, it gets better slightly. We improve. Now look at this. Oh, this is going to be epic. Look at this. Oh, it's Alec. It's what a time jump.
Twin sons.
I must draw Kenobi out. You're in the wrong place, Ezra. Let's go now.
I come to this place. That's protecting someone.
Quickly elaborate.
Oh, that's just...
There are some Reva shots used here from episode 6, but you can't see her face.
Yeah. Oh, that's just epic.
So we're basically implying that Reva is Darth Maul in this vision. And
yes.
It should be said he has a vision of a possible future. The future is never set.
Of course, and I like that. I like that nothing's set in stone, and so Obi-Wan's somewhat seeing a future where Maul does kill Luke and the family. You know?
Like Yoda says, the dark side clouds everything.
It is epic. So when Crimson...
I'll stay for...
Yeah, I just want to. I want to.
Minutes,
Yeah. I just want to talk about the after credit scene. Yep. So when Crimson, when Crimson first told me about this after credit scene and we were talking about it, one of the things I wanted to do was I said you've got to try and hide their faces in the Rebels footage. And the reason why is because it's such a, you know, again, I'm not a fan of animation to live action, so we try to use clips where faces are pretty much hidden, just for that continuity. But yeah, I think it worked out well in the end, because either Ezra isn't facing the camera, or you deep faked Obi-Wan's face on top of his Rebel one, right?
Yeah.
It's so just a great idea. It's epic.
Yeah, it's just a little time jump, just interpreted like it's maybe 5 years in the future. He has aged up a bit. He looks a bit more like the Eleganus version. And
that's another sort of, it's a nice sort of mid transition. He's sort of got Ewan's hair, but Alex's face.
Yeah, so when Obi-Wan wakes up, my original idea was like to have a voiceover of Yoda saying, Obi-Wan, remember, always in motion, the future is.
Exactly, yes.
But I didn't do that because the only option I had for a proper Yoda was a text-to-speech one, and it didn't turn out really great. But it was a little explanation because some people didn't get why this vision, why he's having this vision, because Maul wasn't supposed to be there, blah blah blah, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, man. No, I agree. It is epic though. I say a job well done, and hopefully by the end of the year I'll get the official review out and people will be able to download and watch this film. But no, I'm happy. I am happy with. I think I gotta say, Crimson, you've done a superb job on this. You've managed to turn Kenobi back into a movie. Some radical changes, including especially the after credits thing. It's nice, man. What can we expect then with version 2 when that eventually comes out?
Version 2, I don't know. For now, the idea is just
what are the biggest changes? VFX. Yeah. Pixel Joker's VFX.
Pixel Joker's VFX for the Grand Inquisitor only. That is how it's supposed to be now. But if I've seen, when the moment comes when I have seen Pixel Joker's edit and he has some great ideas and I have permission to use them, I'll try to maybe use something from his edit, but not everything, because I want it. I'm quite happy with the way it is now.
Well, yeah, that's the other thing. When we collaborate with different fan editors, a lot of it is a waiting game, because you've got to wait until they get their stuff out officially. So then it's sort of like proof of concept.
Yeah.
So we wait eagerly. When is Pixel Joker's Kenobi out? Is there a date?
Well, it was set for December, but it got a bit too ambitious, so it's probably early January.
Well, I'm glad he's not rushing it. I'm glad because it's going to be. So here's the thing. I think visually it's going to be like unbeatable visually.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
I know this sounds sort of arrogant because again I'm quite heavily invested in this edit, but I would fairly wager that ours could potentially have the best narrative, like storytelling structure for a film.
Yeah.
That's what I'd like to gamble.
I believe we did maybe a bit too weird to say about us, but I think we did the best possible version with what we were given, and I think Pixel Joker is going to be the best version with what could be changed since he's a VFX artist in the industry.
Yes. No, I think
maybe I'm
that's fair.
Explaining it weird, but yeah, I don't know.
No, that's what I mean. I mean, you know, so when we first like shared this project, a lot of people said, oh, but there's already been some Kenobi edits out there, so what's the point? But I think each fan editor brings something new to the table. So, for instance, Movies Remastered, one of the things I liked about his was the character music motifs whenever we saw a character. So, like, I think we heard Luke's theme when we saw Luke. We heard Padme's theme when she was referenced. A bit of Leia's theme. I didn't like it in all the scenes. You know, there was some it was too strong, others not so much. But like, there was like, it was such a cool idea to, you know, it gives the characters more life, and I love that.
Yeah.
And with ours, I think our strength mainly comes with bridging episodes 3 to 5, right? And we've turned it into a film that functions without a plot hole. How did Vader find out where Jabim was? You know what I mean? Like, yeah, we solved that.
Yeah, like I said, we did the best with what we were given. I think
yes,
it's the best way to summon it.
There was one guy who was like the first one to cut Kenobi into a film, but I think his was literally just like a cut, like just sticking them together. I haven't actually watched it, but
so yeah, his version is the most popular on originaltrilogy.com, but because he was the first.
Yeah,
Only
exactly.
because he was the first.
So he paved the way for a lot of people as well. So
yeah. and the Kai Patterson cut that got very viral only because he made a TikTok, and everybody's on fucking TikTok nowadays.
Yeah,
not to say Kai
true.
Patterson did a bad job; he did a good job.
Yeah, but yeah, no, that's
really
the name of the game.
Again,
TikTok.
I'm not trying to be.
No. I get you.
I'm
at
not
the end
trying
of the
to
day,
say
you got to
mine is
promote
the
your
best
own.
out there.
No,
I think
we're definitely not saying that. We're definitely not saying that ours is the best you have ever seen.
But I'm just saying, like, I think we did the best version to bridge episode 3 to 5.
I'd wager
that's
that.
the best way to summon it. Yeah.
I would also, because I think for a lot of people that it wasn't even like the most ambitious part of their edits, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But like that is like that's I think most edits have incorporated chapter 4.
Mm-hmm.
And for those that haven't, they may have skimmed over how they've skipped it. But yeah, I think giving Reva force powers to mind read the wall, having Quinlan Voss's by the way, before you go, I think we glossed over all the Jedi and force sensitive voices we heard when Reva was having a psychic moment. You got to tell us about that.
It was you.
So the first, so my voice is in it. Yeah, you hear my really lame American accent.
You hear a text to speech from Jack Sparrow.
Yes, Jack Sparrow makes a cameo in our film. Yes.
You hear a text to speech from Elsa from Frozen. You hear a text to speech from Queen Elizabeth. May her soul rest in peace.
Yes.
And Mickey Nation, the guy who wanted to record a line from Movies Remastered Discord server.
So it's cool, yeah. So yeah, Jack Sparrow made a bloody cameo and all that thing. What did he say again? What was his line?
I've never heard of Jabrim. Do they have rum?
Yeah, yeah. But again, that was drowned out by so many voices that you know.
But it's still in there, so it's just a fun little thing.
But if you want to hear my awful American accent, I'm like the first voice going, I don't know. Do you think Jabim's safe? Jabim. Like it's yeah. But
Queen Elizabeth said.
We should have got Donald Trump.
I believe it's like it's been a while. There are plenty of rocks you can lift on Jabim, I believe.
What, Queen Elizabeth was in this edit?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Dude, I didn't know. Wow.
I said, may your soul rest in peace, right?
Oh yes, you did. No, that's fair. Oh wow, that flew over my head. The Queen was it, guys? You have to support our edit the most because the Queen actually. No, I can't make jokes. No, it'll be in poor taste. I was going to say that she flew over and recorded her lines, but I'm sorry. Okay, but oh my god, yeah, yeah, man, yeah. So a lot of voices. Like I said, the shapeshifter, he was Quinlan Voss in it. What you're gonna have to do, Crimson, is you're gonna have to start uploading like the highlights of your edit.
Yeah, I need to do that. I know.
So yeah.
I quickly wanted to say, like all the voices, from the Force Echo that Reva hears, it's just like, how do I say? They all say the word Jabim. And that's basically the only important thing because Reva needs to hear where they are.
Yes.
Get what I mean? This is Jabim.
Yes, I remember when we were thinking because a lot of this you showed me on Discord.
Yeah.
And we were trying to sort of structure the sentences of what they say, and we tried to make the word Jabim for a lot of them like. Yeah. The last word, yeah, the clearest to hear, and sometimes the last word, or the first word, something so it really stands out. Because if
Quinlan Voss was in there, by the way.
Yes, he was also in that. In that conversation. Yeah. It's cool that he's alive as well. So yeah, that's
at
that's
that moment
cool.
of time he's alive, so we don't know where he dies.
Excellent. People thought Ice Cube's son was going to play him. He ended up just playing a.
Yeah. Some people implied that I was making Ice Cube's son Quinlan in some way, but no,
wow,
impossible. But I need to go sadly.
Dude, that's a shame, because you're 5 minutes off making. Actually, no, you can go. I'm going to stay on for 5 minutes.
I need some sleep.
Oh, you could do that later. No, right. Well, Crimson, a job well done. Yeah, amazing work. It is a superb edit. I know you keep saying you want to make a version 2, but I'm actually quite satisfied with version 1. So, well done, Crimson. It's fantastic.
Have a great night, my friend, and everybody else. Thank you for watching, and have a good one.
Take care, my guy.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. And he's off. He's off ski. Okay, and now that he's gone, I can tell you what I really think about his edit. It is by far the worst, the shittest thing I have ever seen. I'm telling you, it is awful. I vomited in my mouth twice. That's why we kept having technical hiccups. It was blasphemy against George Lucas, against God, and against man. So everyone boycott. No, I had a lot of fun working on this thing. I really did. I apologize for everything. The lag that came halfway through. I don't know why the stream lagged. All I did was put in my laptop charger and my and that was it was too much of an issue. But guys, I really appreciate you sticking with us and with this channel. The channel's growing significantly. All I could recommend is you download Crimson's Kenobi and keep a sharp eye out for version 2. And most importantly, if there's anything to take away from this, it's subscribe to Crimson Maul, because his edits, although they are fewer than mine, they are better. They are superb. They're better concepts. He's done a lot of collaborating with me. He helped me with the live action Rex edit. So yeah, it was fun. We'll go in about 3 minutes. I'm going to round this stream off to a solid 3.5 hours. But if you guys have any questions, leave them. Yeah, send me a comment. And yeah. I love these comments, man. Crimson will have to tell us what the Queen said. But yeah, Jack Sparrow was in this Kenobi edit. I think Crimson, I could be wrong, but I think he got the idea because I put Severus Snape in one of my edits, in one of my after credit edits. I got an Alan Rickman synthesizer, and he goes, you know, him go, "Sir, we are reaching the quorum where we will be on standby to annihilate the resistance," and it sounded cool. May he rest in peace. What is it with me and Crimson both wanting to incorporate dead actors? It's distasteful, but we are fan editors after all. Guys, I appreciate you. I appreciate all your help. I'll tell you what, for those on Discord, I'm going to replay the after credit scene one more time. Because you deserve it. Although you won't be able to see this on YouTube, to be fair. Ooh. This is in 4K, by the way. No wonder my thing was lagging. Hang on. Here we go. But yeah, you guys are amazing. We've had a lot of colourful comments tonight. It's fantastic. Let's have a look at this after credit scene one more time. So for those of you that may have already glimpsed it a tiny bit on YouTube, we superimposed Alec Guinness on Ewan's body when he's asleep, and then he dreams of Ezra and Maul. It is a great idea. And then we repurposed Reva's scenes on Tatooine to make him Maul, and we used Maul's scenes from Solo as well. It is epic. There we go. Lucasfilm, if you're watching, please don't sue us or copywriters or whatever. JX Editor also synthed a C-3PO line for episode 9. Excellent. Excellent. That is cool. That is epic. For those, by the way, that joined us on Discord, and we told you, you know, we said, you know, can you please mute yourselves? I apologize. I know it sounds like a kick in the face, but the reason why was we were trying to stream on Discord and YouTube, and we didn't want to have cross wires, if that makes sense. But yeah, who knows? This could be the start of something. Perhaps yeah, we'll start doing live streams with multiple people from Discord chatting. That would be fun, wouldn't it? But anyway, guys, I'm gonna love you.